people. I don't recommend.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the Sunshine Shows and Moonshine Shows Thanksgiving special. I'm Calvin.
I'm John.
We want to welcome y'all. We hope everybody's got enough turkey and dressing and chitlins. And you ever had chitlins, John?
Yes, I have. I've eaten them. I can eat those.
Yeah, I like chitlins. Sweet potatoes.
I don't like sweet potatoes. I'll eat a baked one, but with the 5 pounds of brown sugar we put them in the U.S., I don't.
Yeah, I like sweet potatoes with marshmallows and pineapples and all that, man. It's good. Now, I see where I thought the Detroit Lions, you're not into sports, man, but I thought they were taking off of Thanksgiving, but they come on every Thanksgiving.
Yes,
it's just a shit show. They're not any good. But yeah, welcome to the NTZ crew. I don't see anybody on here.
Jacob's there. He's the
Jacob Tanjay. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
But I was saying this when we first came on. I see people I don't recognize, and that's good. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving from Houston, Texas. We'll wait for a few more people to get on here before we get started. You got anybody you want to shout out, John?
Well, I haven't seen my son on here for a while, but if he's on here, I always shout out to him. Today, like we always keep telling everybody, it's hot here. I know Houston gets hot and humid in the summer, but it's 84 today, but with the heat index, it feels like 94. So, yeah.
Hey, Michelle Esmeralda. Okay, sure, done. Thank you. Good morning, Sir Calvin. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate my Filipino subscribers. Mr. Biloxi Farman. It's like you got him a beautiful Filipino.
There's many.
Yeah. There's Bobby G and Mr. K.
Hey, Bobby G.
Hey, Terry, you chickened out on us. We're supposed to have him on the panel. I want you on the panel this week. Yeah, we got, we'll wait till we get about 75 people on here. We'll just go down and give a little. Is this Sam Champion or Sam Champion? Which one?
I saw a Calvin Cooley Roach on a hater channel the other day.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, there's a John Wales, there's a Levon White. I mean, they got us all.
Hey, Jay Adib. Good morning, Sir Calvin and John. Joy. No, this is the school teacher.
Oh, okay.
Happy Thanksgiving to you both and your family. Thank you. I think this is a school teacher. Joy. But anyway, yeah, the Black Diamond's on here. He changed his name. I forgot who he is for real. But yeah, he changed his name. Cliff Peterson from Augusta, Georgia. Moonshine John, he calls it. That's Bobby G.
Oh, King Arthur?
Yeah, King Arthur. Don't make me roll out of it. He said he came here in his wheelchair and he didn't have a problem with the ladies.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. My sister used to live in Birmingham, Alabama. As a matter of fact, before I got divorced from my American wife, well, she's got the land now. We've got 3 acres down in Elkmont, Alabama. That's northern Alabama.
I worked in McCall, Alabama, which is south of there.
Yeah. Well, we can go ahead and get started, John. First off, I just want to give the exchange rate is 50.31, guys, for anybody's interested. I always like to give it, whenever it's over 50, it's really good.
Derek.
What do you got?
Okay,
first, John?
This is supposed to be a holiday special, but I'm going to start out with a negative first, then we'll get that out of the way. An expat I know here, have known for a couple years in San Carlos, he told me about when he bought some land. It was in foreclosure from a bank. So he bought it off the bank. He built a bar and a restaurant. After he got the building up and got his clientele and got a decent business, said he wasn't really making much money, but he was able to put his wife's family to work and, was breaking even.
Yeah.
He got a call that he had 30 days to leave this place. What he told me was there's a law here that if you're in foreclosure, as long as you make one payment within 10 years after being in foreclosure, you can take the land back.
Wow.
I know. I mean, so guys, just remember all this stuff. So I asked him, I said, what'd you do? I said, I would have burned the place to the ground. He said, no, he didn't. He actually paid to have the entire building torn down and moved. He said he didn't leave a stick, even a rock that big they put in for gravel. He had it all hauled out, and I don't blame him. Now the septic system, he said he couldn't move that, so he destroyed it.
I thought you was aware
So
of,
that's if you're going to get land here, I don't know what the answer is. A lot of people say get a good lawyer, but how do you know it's a good lawyer? So I've come to the conclusion, I'm with Calvin. Don't build more than you can afford to lose. I mean,
Again, remember on that video I did what I wish I'd known before I came to the Philippines, the laws. Remember I talked about that? They've got some crazy laws here, guys. And, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to step in a pile of know what.
And even like people say, well, get a good lawyer. How do you know it's a good lawyer? How do you know he's not in cahoots with people? I mean, there's cliques here, especially in the province.
Well, the problem is, if you want to get killed over here, get in a land dispute.
Land dispute, politics.
Okay, politics, drugs. I'm going to do a sex, drugs, and Philippines special. I'm going down to the worst part of St. Carlos. I'm going to take y'all into the belly of the beast. Talk to some street walkers, some drug dealers and users.
If you need any backup, just give me a call. I'll drink them to death.
Hey, bud. Maggie says happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Yeah. They don't celebrate that over here,
but they have a lot of their own holidays. There's plenty of holidays here.
Oh, yeah, they got enough.
Every town has a fiesta. Yeah,
we don't need any more holidays over here.
No more.
That's a fact. Red Jam Rock said, I'm stuck. I hope I can stay awake. Yeah, I know y'all eating a lot of stuff. We got New Mexico in the house.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, John, today?
I have some wine. Hey, it's good enough for Seth. It's good enough for me.
Is that what she drinks?
Yeah. Well, wine. Of course, I don't buy the best. Wine in the box from U.S.
Yeah. I actually got my vax certificate so when I travel, because John said that you told me the other day.
That's what I've been told.
Each card like this
is just for San Carlos. What I was told.
Their area, but I've got my vax certificate now, so it's as good all over the Philippines.
Soul School music lovers, I would love to have a Guinness. It's one of my favorites. It's hard to find here. I find it once in a while. In Bacarlo or Dumaguete. Last time I was in Dumaguete, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, here it is, guys. You really can't see that, I don't think. Well, you just pull that up. It's got my information and everything on here. But yeah, I've got it now. So, because I'll be going to Dumaguete and then probably Monday, because they're supposed to deliver my son's birth certificate today, and I'll go do that motion for reconsideration. That takes 3 to 4 months. That'll give me 3 or 4 more months. By that time, the Philippines is going to be open. You heard it from me, man. I'm going out on a limb. They'll be open then, John.
Well, I tell you, I had it up here. Manila Times, I saw it come up on my feed. BIR is ready to open immediately. Well, then you read the article and it says eventually. So I think it will too, but when, we don't know. But it did say they're going to do the green countries first. So they haven't started that.
Well, I was telling you the other day, it's going to be South Korea, China, Japan. They're the first ones that's coming in here. I read an article about that.
Well, like Calvin said, I read it. I know I've seen Americans say, well, they need our money. But China, Korea, Japan are the main ones that travel. That's the money they need because they spend a lot more here.
And not only that, but you got to realize the domestic tourism is the backbone of the industry, not foreign tourism. If you only got 8 million people coming here, John, there's 110 million people. You got to open this up wide open for the masses. Then you're in business. But they're ready at any time. Since Dirk says, what happened to the young lady that was waiting to hear back from her sorry-ass father? She hasn't heard anything. But
he's a sorry-ass father.
That's all I can say, because he's got a brilliant daughter.
Oh, I tell you, she's a gem.
I'm gonna tell you, I would love. I've got 4 daughters over there, and I would love for any of my daughters to be like Gail.
I tell you, she got herself a college education with nothing. So, I mean,
that's right.
She's a go-getter,
and she's got a food business. She does. She got a farm that she does.
Got a farm.
A small plot of land in the mountains. She's growing vegetables and stuff. Gail don't play around, man. I mean, you know.
Yeah, she's a good
What's going on, Daryl Fillmore?
He's a good man.
How's your wife like Thanksgiving? I know she's been over there a few years now, but she getting used to that food over there?
Daryl, eventually I'd like to hear the story of this piggery, because if her family's piggery is successful, it would be the first successful foreigner Filipino operation I've heard of here. So I'm really interested
But
in that.
he says that they're having piglets. Now, being a success or not, I don't know.
Well, I'm interested to hear.
You got to sell them and you got to make a profit.
You
Otherwise, you know, it's just a hobby, as far as I'm concerned. Well, there's Rudy.
There's Rudy.
Yeah, well, it's already past Thanksgiving because he's in Guam. They're 2 hours ahead of us.
Is that the woman he sent to the Marines? I think
that's his mother. Yeah, he looks like Tiger Woods on that.
Hey, what is good
broke Tiger Woods, as a matter of fact. What's up, Sammy Davis? He said, I went to the hospital here in Oklahoma, and both the nurses I saw were Filipinos. One of them is from Zambales. I didn't know we had hotties like this working here near my house.
You go to get sick more often?
Well, remember, 25% of all the nurses, it maybe even be higher now, in the U.S. are Filipino.
That much?
Filipino, rather, yeah. 25% around the world. I think it's more like 50% now in America, believe it or not. Finding Kino. The Sunshine Show is happy, and John and Moonshine Show is happy. Timothy, let's see. Timothy H. says, good morning, guy. He's from Guam, too. Your following is picking up here. Plenty of guys here looking to travel to the Philippines. Hey, thank you, man. I'll tell you what, you right in the neighborhood, man. You only got 4 hours away. I'd be here every weekend. He said, John, you're a brilliant businessman. I'm renting your studio out of Calvin.
Oh, believe me, he pays.
But look, I got some great news today. PLDT stopped by my house. They're supposed to be installing they're installing my unit today.
Well, good. Today?
I did this right here because I'm going to tell you, man.
Well, if it happens today, I'll be surprised. I hope it does.
He says, I'm a short Tiger Wood. Now, you're broke Tiger Wood. Hey, Yusuf, he said, good morning, John. You lucky cheap magnet.
Yeah. Legend in my own mind.
Yeah, well, on that note, John, I'm starting the Sunshine Shoulders dating game.
And he said, I'm not allowed to participate.
This is the first one anybody ever did it. Man, this is going to be fun. I'm going to hook you guys up. It's going to be either one of my viewers and subscribers and 3 Filipinos, or 1 Filipino and 3 of my viewers and subscribers. It's going to be the same rules as the original dating game. You're going to sit there and you're going to ask them the questions. And then at the end, it's only going to be 1 hour, guys. It's not going to go over. It's going to be live, probably on a Wednesday. You're going to pick the winner.
Well,
and then y'all going to go together.
Is the girl going to pick the guys or the guys?
Well, it's going to be, okay, whenever it's 1 viewer and 3 Filipinos, the viewer is going to be. But whenever there's 1 Filipino and 3 of my subscribers, she's going to pick the one.
Well, there'll always be 1 Filipino and a bunch of guys. Don't get your feelings hurt if you don't get picked.
Yeah. But knowing Filipinos, they'll secretly pick all 3 of them. But, you know, I picked him online, but I really want you.
Probably.
But no, this way, guys, it ups the ante a little bit. It ups your chances of meeting a good one.
And it's all a gamble.
He said, Calvin, why does it sound like you're talking in tunnels? Because John doesn't have any furniture. I wish I'd have known that. I'd have sold him my old furniture. We sold it to a bunch of her friends.
The couch is too small for me. I don't know where I'm going to get one to fit my
But I mean, at least
something to sit on.
Something to sit in. And your girl.
My neighbor came into our place, brought over a bottle of wine, which is cool. He was saying how big this place was. Well, I went into his place. They're exactly the same size, but they got a bunch of crap in it. And we don't have nothing. That's why it looks big.
Yeah, he said the simple game. No, look, guys, you're going to come over and meet a woman anyway. We might as well help.
This is just for fun. I mean, just play, have fun.
But talk to somebody. They're too serious over in America, especially this Mr. Freeze. He got so serious.
But he's a good guy. I mean, he's been with us a long time.
Yeah, but I'm saying the simple game. Calvin is the 52 square meter house, the only one for 14,000, like a 44 square. No, you saw my house.
It was 20,000, but it's,
I don't know what he's saying.
yeah, I don't either.
The only one, 14,000 or 30. I don't know. Oh, he's saying, can you buy like a 44 square meter house?
You can build whatever you
for
want.
14,000. That would be 700,000. You probably could build my house, China, for 700,000.
If you did it yourself.
If you did it yourself.
Now,
and went out and hired the crew and all that.
An expat and his Filipino wife, they built a house here. She wasn't happy with us. They sold it, and she was a contractor on the other. But she likes doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, guys, remember, it's an echo. There's nothing in here but John's dinette set. Now,
Yeah.
he does have a nice dinette set, but there's nothing else. That's why you're going to hear it. But look, first it was, you're looking at us clearly. They're hearing us clearly.
And he's getting his
complaining.
And he's getting his stuff hooked up today.
Supposedly today. Hey, J. Andy Johns, he said, Mighty Jan. I don't know what that means. What's that mean?
What do you see there?
It's Mighty.
Oh, I don't know.
And then J. Andy Johns. He said, hey, Calvin John, what's up? I just seen your friend Frank Ellis, Calvin, on another channel.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't come on here anymore.
Well, I saw Frank on here a while back.
Yeah, it's been a while back. He doesn't come on here anymore. I don't know if he said anything to offend him or not, because it's a lot of sensitive guys on here. I'm glad we got Rudy though. He's not sensitive.
Well, and a lot of this, especially on the happy hour. That's why we call it the happy hour. That we just play.
Yeah, guys, come on.
I have like that much truth and about that much joke.
Jay said, did you guys and your subscribers hear about the Butterball turkey recall? They forgot to butter the balls.
What? We actually can get Butterball turkeys here in San Carlos. I don't have an oven to cook one, and they're probably 5 years old. I don't know.
Hey, Oscar, that's my buddy Oscar. Hey, Calvin, how's it going over there? How much is gas going for, John?
Last time I bought it was about $5.30 a gallon. And
yeah.
I don't think it's went up, and I don't think it's went down.
I think we spent 56 pesos per liter.
Then you get it cheap because a lot of them are 64.
Well, but I don't know. What is a liter?
4 liters a gallon.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah, it's like $5, but it was $4 a gallon before the price went up.
808 said, not that I don't want to get married again, but should I laminate? No, don't laminate that because you're going to need that original or an original copy of that. But I would bring it. Yeah. Because if you try to get, what do they call that you got, John, that costs so much money? It's $50 or something.
It's $50. It is an affidavit saying that you're not married from the
what they call
USA. I'd have to look at it. I don't remember what it's called. It's not Cinemar. Cinemar is what you also have to get.
For the Filipino, not you.
Yeah. Well, no, I had to get one too. I'm pretty sure I have one.
Well, no, you don't have to Cinemar. Your name wouldn't be in the Cinemar, John. Your name, you got what you needed from the U.S. Embassy. It's the equivalent of the Cinemar. The Cinemar is just the proof of singleness.
That you're not married.
Same with you.
But I thought I had to run mine to make sure I wasn't married to another Filipino. I don't remember. But 56 pesos a gallon is $4.50 a gallon.
Wow.
But that's about what it was pre-pandemic.
Yeah, guys, you don't need a Cinemar. The girl needs a Cinemar. They wouldn't have your information in there, John. Hey, Doug, he said just got off work. Michael Miller, happy Thanksgiving, brother. So would a towel on the table under the phone would absorb the echo effect? Okay, let's see. Go get a towel, John. But you got to realize the echo, I think, is the room. But we'll see. Let's try this. No, a towel. Derek Cosnell said Buck and the Lady Boys almost caused World War III. Yeah, well, Buck said don't link his name with Lady Boys.
Well, Buck's a good guy. I mean, we were just playing.
Yeah, he says it's disrespectful. Yeah, but working for $6.25 as a dishwasher is not disrespectful? That's disrespectful, Buck.
They didn't say anything about that before.
Yeah, how's that, guys? Okay. I'm just saying they'll let us know. China says it can cost $5,500 to furnish a condo, so $14,000 house would be considerable. I wouldn't buy a condo, man. I'm gonna tell you.
5,000 to furnish it?
Yeah, I don't know what. In those little things, look, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. You can own a condominium, but I'm gonna tell you, man, it's so small, and for what they want for these condominiums over here, guys, it's not worth it. I mean, to each his own. I can't tell you how to spend your money, but man, trust me.
I agree with that.
I stayed on the 45th floor in Cebu. The last Airbnb I had in Cebu, it was owned by a German. Don't you know, man, they wanted $2.5 million for this. It was either 17 square meters or 20 square meters.
Oh, I believe
that. That's all it is.
My mother was German. I know how they are.
No. I'm
just
saying
kidding.
The cost of the condominium in Cebu, and I was like, $2.5 million.
Where you got a house for $1 million.
But it's just too small, John, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get all the amenities, the swimming pool, the weight room, but hell, you're paying a lot, guys.
Well, you can go to that beautiful pool at Meg's. What's that?
Yeah.
$3 to get?
Yeah. Okay, Finding Nemo, let us know, did that help a little bit, guys, or not?
My son go.
Let us know. He said that's a good idea, but let us know if it's helping anybody. Let's see with the new ones. Hey, let's see, Ryan Bizzle. Let's see. Let's go here. He said, I was thinking about buying a condo. Well, you can, but I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, when you come over and you see it, especially in Manila, Cebu, Dumaguete, you may be better off trying to buy one from somebody now since it's the pandemic.
I'm really cautious. I wouldn't buy one. I don't trust them. What if they go bankrupt? What happens to you?
Yeah.
What if they decide to tear it down? You know.
Tom Kelsey said, I just received bad news. My cardiologist said I cannot take any form of COVID vaccine. Well, I wouldn't be worried about COVID. I'd be worried about my heart. Look, guys, you can die of more shit than COVID, okay?
I think flu still kills as many as COVID, I think. I'd have to look that up.
I mean, you know, I feel bad for the cancer patients. They're overlooked now because COVID's everywhere.
I'll take a heart attack any day over cancer.
I take COVID over any of them.
Well, since we got vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, I take it over anyway, even if I didn't have it. Sam Champion and Jacob Chandra, I'm always on the channel. Sometimes I'm on my television and not in the chat.
Oh, we see Ron all the time.
Yeah, Ron Bizzle, he's one of the good guys.
He's one of the good ones.
Sincerely, M. Sun and Moon Shoulders Collaboration. Thank you, buddy. Who is this? Old Pretender. Drape's helping that.
Yeah, I don't have any curtains up. My wife the other day said, we need to get cortinas. I said, why? She goes, somebody might see you with underwear on.
They can't see
well, if they want to look, let them.
Yeah.
They won't look too long.
For the condo, only $5,500. I don't know where you get this $5,500. There's no way you're going to spend $5,500 to furnish that little thing unless you buy a $5,000 bed.
I mean, you can buy
and a
$500 stuff if you want.
And a $500 television, because that's all you're going to get in there. The one I was staying in. Malcolm and Gibson said, why would you need a swimming pool when you got the beach? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, it depends on where you live, though. Our beach is here. The water's clean. I've been to other beaches where the water's not clean. You might not want to go in it.
Cleveland Life once. Inflation is so high here in the States. I passed by the Honey Baked Ham store.
There's no line.
Yeah, there's no long line.
My daughter lives in Cleveland.
I would move to Legaspi. Yeah, that's up in Lausanne. But be careful of that weather up there.
I say stay away from the eastern side of all the eastern islands. I would.
Yeah, Oscar says, Calvin, they're overrated, overpriced, and kills you on the HOA.
That's what I was thinking.
And also, after 50 years, if they're not kept up, there's a Filipino law that they can be knocked down. So
that's what I worry about, stuff like that.
Thanks, Oscar.
The rents here are so stinking cheap. I mean, until you get established here, I'd rent.
You said, you're right, man, Cramp City. Yeah, I would rent it. If it wasn't for Booby, I would have rented it anyway.
Well, but you had a reason. I agree with your reasons. For me.
Retired 2019 said, thanks for the super chase. Said, giving thanks for being off the hamster wheel for 2 years. No wife, no kids. Dad was 0. Yeah, you're way ahead.
But Herb said he wants to come over and have 3 kids. You better save some of that money. You're gonna need
But
it.
there's no child support over here. So
yeah, but I mean, he wants to raise them and stuff.
Hey, Clayton Mary. He's one of the good guys. He said, hey, guys, congrats on your Thanksgiving special. Can't stay long today. Peace. He's from Australia, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Do they celebrate Thanksgiving over there?
I doubt it. That's just an American holiday. They probably have something similar. Clayton's been with us a long time. He's a good man. Yeah,
Joy says, I won't recommend buying a condo unit either. Now, this is coming from a Filipino. They're just too small for me. I don't know.
Well, back to the foreigner I told you bought the foreclosure land, got it taken off of him. He's been here like 25 years. He only rents now.
I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Now
I haven't celebrated for 3 years.
But we had an expat invite both of us over to their house today, so that's going to be our Thanksgiving. There won't be no turkey.
There'll be some good food. John and them will be drinking, and I'll probably be watching something on YouTube. So it'll be like Thanksgiving.
Now, Janessa, my wife there, said, how come we don't celebrate Thanksgiving? I said, well, I can't get the stuff here to do it. She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I can't get turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, and we don't have an oven.
I'm thinking about, they left me a space for an oven. These little small ovens over. I'm going to buy one. And then they also put the electrical outlets for the hood.
Oh, okay.
For the exhaust.
Now, that apartment I rented had a hood, but it was the fake hood where it just recirculates air.
Well,
the real hood.
Well, that's a pretty big. This is the 65 square meters. That's pretty big.
See, I still don't know meters.
But see, Pampanga is different. Now, was it new? Because
you already got it, so
you could have got a whole lot more house for $3 million.
Oh shit! Look at his video. Look at his house in the video. It does not do it justice. It's really nice. He only paid $1 million. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, really, at least nice. he can actually own that.
Yeah, I don't know what the laws are in Mexico.
Honey baked land here in Glendale was 4 hours long. Wow. Managed to catch the CAS reacts. Thanks, buddy. Oh, it's Papa Kiko. Proud of my humble home in Bacala, the opposite of what I faced in the Bay Area. Oh, man.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's yeah.
Have you made it back over here yet? I was just in Bacala the other day. And the traffic there hasn't gotten bad.
We drove up, and it wasn't that bad when we were there, but Dumagetti is the one that got me when I was down there. My goodness. And on the driving here, it's not the pedicabs, it's not it's the motorcycles. They follow no rules. They don't want to, and I found out, I think I know why. They get 3 or 4 people on a motorcycle. They don't want to stop. And that's why they're always, I think they're in a video game or something. It's horrible driving here, guys.
Yeah, but the traffic in Dumagetti is not as bad as Bacala. I mean, once you get into Bacala, you start getting that traffic. And I couldn't deal with it after living in San Carlos. There's no traffic here. Hey, James Franklin, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, James.
Cheeto says you should put Rudy against 3 lady boys on your dating game show.
Hey, you know what? Rudy's good enough sport. He'd probably do it.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I think, we're going to back off that because there's not enough guys that like lady boys.
I know.
Not out front anyway.
Okay, he's asking. I'm renting a 2-bedroom. It used to be Calvin's. He paid $170. I got to pay $180. I don't know what's going on there, but and actually, from what I've read, that's kind of high. The other place you can get it for less.
And now this is something John could answer. Is it easy to get medications over there for people with disabilities?
But you cannot get all. You can Google them and see. Most of the time, you don't need a prescription. I have been able to get all mine except for one, and I take 9 in the morning for it, and
what I would do if I were him, before I came over, I'd get a 3-month supply.
I did that,
and then I just have people sending them.
Or I would go and see if they're available, because a lot of them are going to be available here. Now, I was paying, I think, $200 a month my copays on my prescriptions. So I take 9 in the morning, 4 at night. I pay about the same here buying them.
Calvin, how much to rent a nice house like yours, 2 bedrooms? Probably, like I said, this is a house
This
right
is
here.
nice.
This is not an apartment. This is a house. I call it an apartment, but it's a house. John is paying $180.
But he only pays
It just
$170.
depends on where you live. In Cebu and, you know, the expat alley is going to be a little bit more, but it's nothing like in America.
What? And there's some houses here, I think, $300 a month. You can get a real nice place here.
That's 15,000 pesos.
And you can get a real nice place here.
Yeah, the land and location matters most. Yeah, I agree with that. But you got to understand too, if you look around, you don't just want to come over here and just buy the first piece of land you can buy. Get acclimated, get your feet wet.
I'd say
you
stay
don't know what about
at least a year.
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't make any bigger.
You might not want to live here. You know?
Hey, Cliff and Rue, good morning and congratulations. They got their 1,000.
Well,
you have your 4,000 watch time hours. That's important too.
Back to the house rental. I rented a 1-bedroom house with hot water and air conditioning in Southern Lady for $37.50 a month. But it was very remote. I could not even get cell phone service. So it's like you said, location. Yeah.
Supposedly, I'm getting hooked up with PLDT today. I hope that will be good. Hey, thanks, Quintessential, man. I'm settling in. I really like it, you know. Hey, John Gomez, he's over in the DR, John.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's living large over there. I guess Papa Kiko said not yet, but yesterday officially off the hamster wheel. All right, man. Congratulations. He's off the hamster wheel, John.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He said, you know it's Black Friday here, Calvin. The lines are so long. Yeah, I know.
Well, I've never been to Guam, so I don't know what it's like. I'd like
Well,
to go someday.
Black
the
family,
biggest shopping
yeah.
day of the year.
Daryl Foreman says, need a poll. And Calvin says compression sleeves are for old people. Can someone tell him the young wear them also? He's been in the Philippines too long. I showed him Steph Curry wears them on the court.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but he's probably got those expensive ones. Daryl, you can't compare nothing those guys wear what we have available to us. Yeah, I couldn't afford that. He said, where are all the thumbs up? Well, you know, they don't like me and John.
Well, can't blame them.
Yeah. Mark Richard said, happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, did everybody know that Pumpkin Joe and his wife are expecting a new baby? He said 6 hours of sleep driving from Dumaguete to Bacala last 2 days. I almost came back through St. Carlos to visit you guys, but I was about to pass out.
Well, you could have passed out here. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, hell, then he wouldn't have got home. His wife would have got to him. You know, a lot of these Filipinos, they try to henpeck you. You got to set that straight immediately, guys, or you're going to be in trouble.
I would like to have seen the look on my face when my 26-year-old girlfriend said, you know, in the Philippines, women handle all the money. Oh, that didn't work.
Ronald Pereira says, what requirements? There's no requirements. See, over here,
Cash.
Remember,
Cash in hand.
I did a video on that, Ron. This is the easiest place
Cash
to
in
get
hand.
started anywhere in the world, man. The minute you get off the plane, within an hour, you can have everything. A woman, place to stay, motorcycle, whatever you need. There's no credit check. There's no, hey, has he been kicked out before? There's none of that.
But there,
No references needed.
but a lot of places will charge you 2 months rent security deposit and 1 month in advance. So you're paying 3 months right off the bat. The reason they do that is pre-pandemic, they could not kick you out for non-payment until you've been there 2 to 3 months.
But some places, now here you did.
Here they did, but every other place
Malawi didn't.
Okay.
The other place I didn't. I wouldn't look, guys. Stand your ground. Don't pay that 3 months, man. I did it in Cebu when I rented that condominium. I regretted it. When I moved out of there, man, I got a fraction back.
And wait until this is all over. I'll tell you guys how I got around that.
John Gomez, thanks for the super chat. He said, I'm about to sell this apartment. I have a buyer of 10 million pesos. What's the exchange rate over there in the DR? Well, over in the DR, though.
I think it'd be cheap there too. I don't know. I've never been there.
Pumpkin Joe says I almost never need a prescription for anything I want.
Me either.
Yeah, but we're talking about real drugs. We're not talking about shabu and weed
Hey,
and
you're just
cocaine.
kidding, Pumpkin Joe. Now, some drugstores, if I go in, they'll say, we need a prescription. So I went to the doctor and got a prescription. Well, I never used it. I had it in my pocket. It all faded out and everything. So then I went into a drugstore that asked for a prescription. I said, when I have one, you don't ask. Now it's all ruined. You want one. Give it to, and they gave it to me.
Oscar says, hey, Calvin, it's true that asthma's a hard to find over there.
No problem at all.
Yeah, see, that's John.
No problem.
As he's the medicine prescription
Well, I
specialist.
take 9 in the morning, 4 at night.
Wow. Oh but a lot of this stuff, the toilet's already in there, wash basin's already in there, shower, all of that's already in there. I'm almost sure that aircon unit's already in there when you buy your aspirin. Yeah.
These are 100. This is the baby aspirin for guys that have a heart attack. Like me, these are like $2.
Yeah, but see, China, where are you going to put all of this? He says, table and chairs, couch, coffee table, TV, Wi-Fi, computer desk, bed, dresser, linen, pillow.
Good luck.
Where you going to put all that in a 17 square foot house? I hear you, man, but you ain't going to need all that over there.
But you should already have the toilet stuff like you do.
Yeah. Thomas King said, sure hands, who showed Tammy?
Well, Thomas, how about you?
Yeah.
I don't think you did. But.
Oh, okay, good going through, Cliff. Now remember, you got to keep that average going at
really?
4,000. Yeah, you don't just get that and that's it.
So if you
If
go
you drop below it, they're gonna look at your history.
Wow.
And if you don't have a consistent 4,000, yeah, they're gonna shut you off. You gotta start over again. Tom Kelsey said, hey John, I've heard you say you take heart medicine. What kind of heart condition do you have? Does anybody know about the pill they have out that's considered vaccination?
I haven't heard that. I had a major heart attack when I was 34. I mean, I always wanted a helicopter ride, but not like that. And,
yeah, Daryl says 184 watts and only 37 lights. Come on, guys.
So I had angioplasty done then.
Hey, big brother, happy Thanksgiving.
But back to Tom Kelsey. Here's the problem. I cannot find nitroglycerin here. These are 3 years old now.
Yeah. Hollywood Baby, our favorite farmer in Atlanta. He said, what's up, Calvin, John? I can't stay and watch the live stream tonight, but I wanted to hit the thumbs up button.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. He said, Black Friday is BS. The same sales occur throughout the year. I think so, too.
I agree, too. And, I mean, I know a few years ago they had people get trampled to death at Black Friday. Come on, Walmart's not that important.
Yeah, none of that stuff's not that important.
I agree.
I mean, how many big screen TVs do you have to have in your house?
I agree.
And, you know.
I don't own a TV.
Yeah.
I gave it up in 2018. I've never missed it.
Darren Hagelman. Hey, Darren, I mean, yeah, guys, that Black Friday is just, oh, wait.
Now my first wife, oh my goodness, she loved Black Friday. That was a real big deal to her. I think Calvin has some people stopping here for winning on his feet, on his wheel. That's not them. Okay, he's coming back.
They'll be over here, though.
No, I'm sure.
They're the winners of the election.
I see Maximus. Next question, you have heart issues? Maximus, I had a major heart attack when I was 34.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, happy Thanksgiving, brother. Divine Florence says, happy Thanksgiving, fellas. We'll see y'all next July.
I hope so.
San Carlos. Come on, visit my wife's family and check on the house we're going to potentially buy. Yeah, there better be a monster house from what you told me that they want for that.
Well, and that's one thing, like we said, get here, get it acclimated, and find out if it's worth what they're asking.
He says Walmart has a 7-inch big screen for $5.99. Yeah.
Like I say, I gave
But
my
then
TV
you
in
got about cable.
2018.
You got about cable.
$200.
Yeah, you got about Wi-Fi or something to go. You know, you can't hook it up anymore, guys. They got us buying all that stuff, and we don't read the fine print.
Look at Robert. He gave his up in 1990.
Yeah, prison rise. I don't know what happened to it. Professor Jordan Peterson, Harvard clinical psychologist, dumped his TV. He's got me beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Robert's got me beat. I did in 2018.
Sam Champlin says that Sherry Twine, an old Filipino, had a heart attack and died at 27. My wife's nephew died 3 months ago at age 36 from a heart attack. Both were in the Philippines.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. If I had a heart attack today, I'd probably die unless I could get to Bacolod or someplace else. Maybe not.
Well, he said the sound bad. What are you talking about?
Probably the echo. We're sorry.
That's okay. He said nitroglycerin is some powerful stuff. Perhaps you should be getting an older wife instead of a young one, John.
I will take quality over quantity any day.
Maximus says 34 when you had a heart attack. You have been given a new lease on life.
And I tell you what, it changed me so much. I did not hold feelings in. If I have a problem with somebody, I let them know. And it made me very honest. A lot of people don't like me now, but okay.
Yeah, he said I only Android TVs. Yeah, see, that's what I
don't know what that, yeah, okay.
You know, that's a smart TV where you don't need cable, you just use Wi-Fi.
Okay.
That's all I got. I don't have cable because, well, in Louisville, Kentucky, it's expensive. When I left in 2018, I was paying almost $200 a month.
I'll say, I was in rural Tennessee.
Hey, Michael Dawsonville.
Thank you, Michael.
Happy Thanksgiving. That's probably why we haven't been sick over here, John. We haven't eaten all that old turkey and dressing and pork chop sandwiches and.
Well, I'd love to have some good stuffing.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't eat it all the time. That stuff's not good for you. He says, I've gotten rid of Netflix. When I'm going to get that Fire Stick you got, Calvin? I sent you. When you're going to get, I sent you the information. You got all that other fancy stuff over.
Thank you, Brad.
Pumpkin Joe, he's got that seat over there that looked good, that whole setup. But we could barely hear him.
When I saw him on the panel, I thought he was on a garden tractor. I thought he was on a lawnmower.
He said, yeah, after I talked to you guys, they lowered the price on the house. Yeah. You know, when you come over here, man,
good.
Take a look at it.
And like I say, I may not be here, but Calvin still be. Get to know people, figure out what's going on.
In a gentleman's club, a lap dance costs $20 a song. What can I get for $20? Hell, you can get.
What can you get for $2 here? Yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to tell me a gentleman's club was like going rabbit hunting and only seeing tracks.
Sherry Twine says, make sure you have vinegar in your diet, John. It does what baby aspirin does, but also helps flush toxins from the blood. See, that's the reason why I use that holy concoction, my holy trilogy. Last thing at night before I go to bed, first thing in the morning, 8 ounces of grapefruit juice, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of honey, Sherry. It really helps me. And that's what I use that for. Island Fish says, I bought some discounted suits online for Black Friday. It worked out for me. Yeah, but that's called Cyber Monday, Island Fist, I think.
Now, I've had some people ask me about my holy trilogy.
Yes, it's holy trilogy.
Just kidding.
Philippines would change to fully vaccinated. Well, probably later on down the line.
That may never happen.
Yeah, it's going to be way down the line.
Well, hell,
Rudy says, I'm an electronic engineer by trade.
Damn.
So I love purchasing those broken TVs at Facebook on Guam and fix them. That's my Black Friday, yeah.
Rudy, I do have a question for you. It's up to you to answer. Are you a degreed electrical engineer or electronic engineer? Because if you are, that's impressive. Engineering degrees are very hard to get. Get my holy trinity going.
Michael Miller said, damn, she's beautiful. I guess he's talking about Sherry Twine.
But
you can't go by these profile pictures anymore. Really.
Well, you never could, but I'd say she's honest. Why not?
Well, good luck, Dad. He says, try opening, let's say, he said, I have an echo. Try opening your windows.
I did.
Well, he did open them.
I did.
Maybe open the door.
Okay.
Now you're gonna get this.
No, you're going to think Calvin's, the light.
Yeah.
We didn't hear that it was echoing before.
Before, yeah. Well, now it sounds better, John.
It's a door.
Yeah.
Hey, you still look pretty good.
That's okay. Why are people still asking about buying land there? They can lease land if they are married. Their wife can own the land. If they try it with a girlfriend, they can lose the house if they break up.
Okay, Philip. The expat that I told about at the beginning, he put it in his wife's sister's name, and he still lost it. I mean, be careful, guys.
Yeah. And remember, don't invest no more than you can walk away from.
That's the best advice right there. So you paid $1 million pesos for you. How long do you have to live before you get your rent and that even? I mean, I can figure it out real quick.
A long time, but I'm saying, John, I bought it for my daughter. I didn't buy it for the reason, it wasn't an investment.
Yes. And that's the way I agree.
I don't do anything the same way I did over there, all for the same reasons. Because remember, guys, they gave me that sheet of paper that said, Sunshine Shoulders, you got a new life from scratch. The hell with all that, man, all that old figuring things out. Oh, she gonna kick me out and nothing else. She does. Hey, I'll go somewhere else.
Is that what you paid for your house?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take 117 months.
That's okay.
Well, 117 months.
That's 10 years.
Yeah, okay, 10 years. And like he said, walk away from it tomorrow, your daughter still has it. What was the vodka, John?
Yeah. That wasn't vodka. Was
no, that was
Old Captain Rum.
That was Old Captain Rum. That's $3 a bottle. You can get vodka here. I buy the locally produced stuff, and it tastes fine to me. And it's like 140 pesos. What's that? Less than $3.
Yeah, Alan Fish said my boy was trying to sell cable in Hawaii. He had a hard time. Nobody wants cable nowadays.
So it's going to be a thing of the past too.
Yeah,
we're getting old.
Sure.
We're getting old.
They're selling Wi-Fi over here like they used to sell cable in America. They're coming on, knocking on your door. You're gonna get a few, John. Do you want to change
well, what they do is they leave their flyers out there all the time. John, be careful with your I've been taking these medications for 25 years, and I've been drinking off and on for 25 years. But thank you.
Eccentric Pilgrim. It's like you read my mind. I was walking to come over to John's today, and I was thinking about it. I said, man, if I could do it all over again, I would just stay single.
I wouldn't.
I would stay single.
But that's me. It's a personal choice.
It's a personal choice. I would stay single because eventually you're going to get tired of her. She's going to get tired of you. You've had 7, right, John?
She's number 7, but I tell you what, by far, the best one.
Yeah, I know.
Janessa.
Yeah, and I know that, but
I'll see if I can get her to make a guest appearance.
Remember I did the 3 Filipino rule. I would say single, man, because I don't like breakups, I don't like separations and all that stuff. And maybe that's a shallow reason, but if I could do it all again, I would just date. Because there's no guarantees anyhow. So,
it's all gamble.
And then it's just a personal choice, like John said, but I don't think you'll have a problem. Baloo John said, I bought my wife a 1,140 square meter lot in Valencia, close to Dumaguete. Wow, yeah, you're rich. Then.
Yeah, that's a high-ranked district.
Yeah, that's a big lot, man. Come on, that's a lot.
Well, Valencia,
can you buy a lot through the Church of Philippines or Cathedral of Philippines when you remember the parishioner? I don't know. That's something you can look into, but I know that you can buy through a corporation.
But like I say, after I heard the story from my neighbor here, I'd be very careful. I mean, I'd be careful.
Yeah. Pumpkin Joe says I had to travel to Bacolod for a graphics card because pickings are slim here. The one place that has high-end card was asking for 3 times the price, bundles only. Wow. So what'd you end up with, Pumpkin Joe? Yeah, YouTube is the new cable and TV. Yeah, make up the breakup, Bill. It's just what I found out is as I get older, I'm really impatient. I'm very impatient. I need my peace sometimes, you know, and because see, eventually your Filipino becomes your grandmother. She just, oh, did you eat? You gotta eat, eat your dinner, and it's just, it's just too much sometimes, man.
Calvin's got a very good point here, but that's because they care for you, so it's kind of.
Yeah, but I mean,
I agree.
some guys, they don't like that. It's like, look, I just ate 30 minutes ago. I'm not ready to eat again.
You're sweating. Let me wipe you off. I mean, I don't know.
But that's not bad. That part's not bad.
Yeah.
He just said, what did I think about it? I said, if I could do it all again, I probably would have stayed single. But I don't have any regrets. Hey, the Beach of Life, sending love to you all from the Olympic Forest in Washington. Wow. Eccentric Pilgrim says, amen, thanks for that. Female nature never changes for the better. Hey, thanks, Michael Dorsonville, for the super chat. He said, I got my blessings this morning. I volunteered at the homeless shelter, help the less fortunate. Keep up the good work, guys. God bless. Yeah, we've got the winners of the electronic community pantry. I bought the groceries over here. It's easier to find this house than my new house. So they should be over here. He
just doesn't want them to know where he lives. The other day, I had a woman and a blind man come to my house.
Yeah, they thought it was me.
Well, they came here. I thought they wanted Calvin to faith healing. I'll be honest with you.
No,
but they just wanted money.
Don't deal with them. You know
I know who it is. Ricky's buddies. Yeah. So I just said, Calvin don't live here no more. Bye-bye.
Now, when we were playing tennis, they came by. I give them something when I see them because I know who they are.
And you're a good guy.
But
I'm not a good guy.
I wouldn't do it because it's a scam. But I give them something. But anyway, Doug says, "Oh,
he always gives.
I always give, but I really want to give them later when they come by while we're drinking."
And he does.
He said because I don't want to feel bad. If I give them now, then they come back.
I got to give again.
No, he said it's embarrassing. Because he's not going to give them nothing. He's not going to give them twice. I said, well, just give it to him.
On the giving here, Calvin's got a big heart. Me, I have to get to know him and know the situation. I only give food.
He says, even good vodka is super cheap. Yeah, everything is cheaper, man. You can't beat the cost of living here.
Oh, I agree.
I don't give a damn if you can put how much inflation on it you want, man. That's one of the appealing factors and benefits of coming to the Philippines. I'm going to do a video about being rich in the Philippines, man. To be considered rich over here, all you need to earn is $3,800 US a month, and you're rich.
140 pesos, and this is as good as any I've drank.
Yusuf says, I've never seen a couple last. If they already broken up once,
yes, I agree.
I know there are exceptions, but I found most of you break up once, you'll break up again anyway.
There was a problem to start with. I agree 100%. I have went back with exes like that and never worked.
Well, he's not saying that. He's saying I've never seen a couple last
ever.
If you broke up before, right?
Yes. Well, so only 1,000 times. Well, I don't think I'll break up with her. We'll see.
Well, you're not gonna say it now. She can hear you. Hey.
No,
let's break up.
No, we're not going to break up.
Walk out of here. Single means freedom, yeah. At RTX 3080 62K. Wow, 62,000. What is that?
Well, he's into that tech
stuff. Yeah, he's into that tech stuff. I'm not either. I'm like, what in the world is that? My security wall is going to cost 100,000. What in the world are you buying, Pumpkin Joe? Do we need to do an intervention on Pumpkin Joe?
Well, if he keeps having kids, we might have to.
Food for thought. Build a house near her relatives. They would look at a house like Calvin's as a palace, waiting for the fight. A palace has a family of 15.
But they'll want to move in too. Just remember that. Be a little bit away.
Brad Jones said no room at the end. Hey, fellow traveler, what's going on, man? Good to see y'all. As Elvis, straight on. How do people find houses over there with no address or street names?
It's hard.
It's
word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth and road marks. Because they'll ask you when you order something online, any road marks.
I know.
But this word of mouth, they used to say, hey, where's that black guy live?
Down there, around this way, like it used to be in the U.S.
And that's the thing about it. See, the Philippines is such a big gossiping place. Even though they don't say anything to you, they know you and they know where you live.
And we all say try to keep a low profile. It's impossible here. I guarantee you, within 2 weeks, I moved in my apartment. Everybody knew there's a foreigner living there.
Well, I mean, you keep a low profile.
Yeah, don't cause problems and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I agree with
that. I'm saying don't be out there beating your chest. And no, they're gonna know you're here. But to be honest with you guys, we're invisible for real because I'm gonna tell you something. It's so hard to earn a living over here. They don't really give a damn that I'm here.
They're too busy trying to get something to eat. Yes, he's right.
Yeah, they see you and they know, John moved into Calvin's old place. Sunshine Shows don't live there no more. They know all that.
They know.
Do they care? No. They're trying to get some rice and something to eat, man. It's more important thing. Abe Patterson says in 25 minutes, Moonshine and Showshine Shows will be fighting each other due to Moonshine's drunkenness.
Nah.
Well, we don't ever fight.
If we haven't by now, we're not going to.
Arpina R says, he says, shh, man, the first couple times I went to the Philippines, boy, I was knocking everything down. Them yummy sixes kept coming. Do that single thing in the Philippines before you get shacked up. You have bad fun.
Get it out of your system.
Yeah, your system. I just had a change of heart when I went to the mall the other day. I mean, I guess because, the pandemic's kept people inside. You haven't really seen anybody. Now everybody's coming back out, and you're seeing the real Philippines, man. It's like, what in the world? Thanks, A. Patterson. Appreciate it.
That's a good one there.
Which one, right here?
Yeah.
He says, how about a budget of $1,800?
You'll be fine.
Is that enough? Oh, my God.
You're fine.
That's a lot, man.
Mine was $1,750, and I actually saved a little. So,
I mean, that's a lot of money over here.
Yeah,
that's half. Okay, if rich is $3,800, fellow traveler, that's half of So you're upper middle class now,
and I don't want for nothing.
That's 90,000 pesos a month. The president, I don't think he earns that.
Probably not.
Over here, his salary. I mean, that's a lot of money, guys. Look. Stop comparing it to where you live now to over here. There's no comparison. You can't say, you hear them bloggers and that's not a lot of money. In comparison to what? In America, maybe not, but over here, that's a lot.
A doctor starting out only makes 50,000 pesos a month.
And that depends on where he works. Some of them, John, in these rural areas, earn as little as 20,000.
Yes.
A month, man. And you're a doctor.
A specialist only gets about 100,000.
This is
He's got some people getting their winners.
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, Brad Jones. I've been around the block once or twice, and I wouldn't change anything. A lot of people say, "Well, I would have changed this or that." Okay, I had some bad stuff happen to me, but guess what? I learned from it. It was fun. Oh, this is a good one. If I can figure out how to do it. John has to do a video of 6. I love to hear his story. John, give us the nitty gritty. I have no bar girls. They were all what I thought was decent women. Drew Cummings, if Calvin's open to that, I'd be more than happy to. And I will give you the nitty gritty. One of the things I'd say is be cautious of women with kids. Calvin's out there taking pictures. Let's see what else I got on my list. I already talked about the driving. It is treacherous. Calvin talked about this a little bit the other day. About the chamber, on his last live stream, about the chamber pot. My wife uses a chamber pot. You have to understand, a lot of people only have a 4x8 house. That's the size of a sheet of plywood. She's afraid in this house. So she said, I get up and I need to pee. I'm afraid to go to the bathroom, which is 10 feet from our bedroom. And so she does have a chamber pot. And if anybody wants, put it up here. I'll go get her chamber pot and show you. I told her as long as it don't stink, I don't care. What else I got here? Well, that's about all I got. Let's do some questions. Hey, Calvin, you want to have him come in and get on? Come on in. Oh, let him come in and get on the camera. Come on in. Get on camera. No, they're too shy. Janessa, get on camera. Everybody wants to see beautiful Janessa. Black paper? Toilet paper? What do you have? Pepper. Oh, we got plenty. Get up in the spices. You'll find bags of it. Just open one up. Okay. What else we got? Sorry about that, guys. I'm not a professional with this. Let's see what else we got. We got Herb here. His budget's $3,000 a month. You live good here. Like I say, I want for nothing. $1,750. Got this. Thank you, Scott. I don't know if I can get you up here.
Yeah, but I got some cream there.
Sorry, Scott, I can't get you on here.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's got eggs in it.
We are like, let's try this one. Calvin will be back in a minute. He's more professional at this than me. They love seeing you, Janessa. You want to get on here again? Oh, I'm shy. Calvin, I'm having problems. I'm glad you're back. I was trying to get on some of these comments and I can't figure out how to
you gotta move this over here.
Okay.
Let me do this first. Hey, Papa Kiko, thanks for that super sticker. So where are you now? You're here. All you gotta do is go ahead and just hit show. He says, I like John just the way he is.
Well, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. I will never lie to you. I might tell you something wrong and come back and say I was wrong.
Say, hey guys, you're like a married couple. You guys don't fight, you just act like an old married couple.
Pretty much. I always tell Calvin I got a headache.
Alpino says, yes, the mall is still there, and to mine is like 5 minutes away from me when I drive, and Kmart's still there. I guess he's talking about in Guam, yeah.
But if you still have a Kmart, that's a rarity. We don't have them in the U.S. no more.
Well, that's because, the Army guys, they like shopping at Kroger.
No, Kmart.
I mean Kmart.
Yeah. I always like Kmart, but like I say, they're gone in the U.S. Not many.
Okay, let's see. I think her name is.
Okay, this is a good one.
What? Okay, wait.
What? Now, why do I keep screwing
this one right here?
This guy.
Yeah, okay, I understand how people find you when they just ask someone else about you, but how do you have your mail delivered to you if you don't have an address?
The post office, you give them your number, they'll call you when you have something there. I just went down and picked something up. That's how they do it. They'll call you.
I just so happen one of my subscribers works there. She sends me a message in my Sunshine Show.
Well, like I say, I got called twice for packages that get sent to me and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not going to get home delivery here. It's different.
Yeah. I'm loading this, guys. That's what I'm doing.
Let me see if I can screw it up some more.
$14 a day to live in the Philippines. Okay, that's 700 pesos. That's a lot. If you're earning 700 pesos here, that's a good salary.
Hell yeah.
John Gomez, thanks for that super chat. He said, I'm so thankful for this channel. Thanks, Sunshine Show. Man, I appreciate you, brother. And I tell you, I tip my hat to you because, man, you living a good life. He sent me some pictures of his place in New York and in the DR. Brother's done good for himself.
China, I spend $58 a day.
Calvin and John have been banging out great content for the past
Thank
year.
you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, buddy.
We're just informative, trying to have a good time. Trying to show you guys. Oh, okay, the JV knocking at the door.
JV.
You know, that was our winner of the.
If I can save one person from the mistakes I made, it's worth it to me.
Yeah. Okay, her name is Dan Marie. Okay.
See if I can screw this one up. Okay, Rory says, are they used in new bicycle shops? Bicycle shops are everywhere.
Yeah, they're new.
You'll not have a problem. You can probably get used too.
But the ones here are new.
Well, there's a place over on the Nautical Highway that has used.
Is that right?
You want a new one though? They're not that expensive.
Yeah, they're not that expensive. Remember, guys, I did a video on it. You don't want anything secondhand.
I agree with that.
Don't buy anything secondhand.
Car, anything.
Nothing.
If they're selling it, it's shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's shot. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You don't want anything secondhand here in the Philippines. But if anybody's late to the show, let me fix this camera. We're going to, oh my God. I'm starting the Sunshine Shoulders dating game. It's going to be the original rules of the original dating game. It's going to be a live stream. We're going to do it every Wednesday. We're going to have one foreigner, 3 Filipinos, or 1 Filipino, 3 foreigners. You know, we decided, you know, it's getting close to opening up. We might as well start trying to make some kind of connection. So if you're interested, send me an email. I'll put my email in here, and we'll get you on. And remember, that way you're going to be the judge. So you can't blame me if something goes wrong. You're going to have 3 chances. You're going to choose the right one. You're going to ask the questions. Mr. Biloxi, I'm sorry. He says, if you want to live on a budget in the Philippines, learn to like the Filipino cooking and vinegar. I don't like that vinegar, but they put vinegar in just about everything. But he's right about Filipino cooking and also what you can do, because they got some good substitutes over here. Some of your brands that you like in America, you're not going to find over here, but you can make substitutes. And remember, man, chicken, fish, and beef is the same damn chicken, fish, and beef and pork where you live. Just have her cook it the way you want to cook it. That's why I don't eat out a whole lot.
I don't eat out because the food's better at home. But the native chicken is a little different. It's a little tougher, but tastes better, I think.
Oscar says, so Calvin, have you ever added up how much it costs you to establish yourself with an apartment, furniture, refrigerator, stove, bed, linen? Not all together, because, Oscar, what I do is, remember, I've got a 300 rule. Nothing in my house costs over $300. Now it does, because I had to buy that split aircon unit. It was all together, it was about 600. It was 400 for the unit, and well, not 600 because it was 8,500 to install it. So about 170 to install it.
But that was new. Yeah.
Brand new, yeah.
And it worked very well.
I would say a ballpark figure, you figure, okay, you're going to need a living room suite, that's 300 here. But it's going to be little. It's not going to be a big size living room.
You would have to get custom built to get something.
I'm going to say about $2,000 if you wanted to furnish it all together.
I'd go with that.
When I first get here, all you really want in your apartment is a bed, a table to eat, and maybe either a computer.
But you need something to cook food, so you need a stove. I need a refrigerator. That's me.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about just the basics. Okay, you're going to need the refrigerator. So you're going to need about, I'm going to say about $2,000.
I agree with that.
To get started.
Somebody said the dating game sounds like a great idea. I tell you what, though, he has this dating game. You meet these women, you start sending money, and they dump you. Don't whine.
Yeah, don't whine because he's going to have
Because
three.
he's telling you.
You're going to have a choice of three.
And it's
You're
a
going
gamble.
to choose the one, not me.
That's right, and it's a gamble.
Because it's getting ready to open
You
up.
might get the best thing you ever had. You might get something bad.
He said dating game is a good idea. Should be interesting. Yeah, that's what we're
But
trying to do,
why?
guys. Who back? What's up? He's back.
Oh, he's back. Where you been? We missed you.
John Gomez, don't take too long. First come, first serve, or as they say, the early bird gets the worm. Absolutely.
I don't want to warn myself. But
Phil
okay.
Cooper said, yeah, you're correct about secondhand stuff being trash. Yeah.
Don't buy nothing.
Why do you think the Philippines love Goodwill so much in the USA? They love shopping.
These Okai stores, it's all used stuff.
Yeah, they love that. But you don't want to buy anything secondhand.
No, well,
I bought a computer. Before I bought this for secondhand, it was a trash.
You learned.
I've never bought anything secondhand. You don't want it.
I would not buy a vehicle secondhand. I would not buy any electronics. I would buy nothing.
But I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna have any problems when you want to sell something because they know you're gonna take good care of it. Those 2 air conditions I had when I lived here, the living room suite I had, gone. Within 30 minutes we posted it.
But you have to also remember, Calvin talked about this yesterday. Foreigners are right after the super rich here, as far as the social caste goes. I don't agree with that. That's how it is.
The totem pole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They see foreigners that we're almost to the top.
Yeah, we're almost to the top. And that's why they treat you with so much respect like that. Because guys is like, it's all about the money. Well, your money, if you come over here and your income is $1,000 a month, man, you're rich over here to them.
The average wage is $240 a month. So yeah,
that's a good job.
Yes,
that's a damn good job. My girlfriend's a bookkeeper with a legitimate 4-year degree, guys. I keep telling y'all this. Her salary was $7,000 a month. That's $140 a month, and she worked her behind off for that.
My wife's sister makes $250 a month as an accountant, working 10-hour days, 6 days a week.
But tell them what your girlfriend was earning.
$80 a month.
That's
12 hours a day, 6 days a week.
What I try to tell you guys.
Working hard. And
you have no idea what you're dealing with over here just to talk with somebody online. Until you get over here.
I agree.
And you're going to see. You see really the best of the Philippines on a lot of these channels.
I agree.
Man, there's some Philippines over here that you don't see, man. You ain't going to be able to wrap your mind around. You'll be like, how can they live like that? How are they able to survive?
Calvin gave the best definition. They combine their resources and live as a family unit. They won't make it any otherwise.
But I'm telling you, some of these places, when we ride from here to Bacala going through the mountains, man, see them houses. You're like, how in the world?
What about the house not too far from your house? 4x8. I'm from the hills.
We're not putting it back down. We're just telling you how it is. So you can try to kind of understand and get into the mind of the people that you're chatting with over here, man. You can never do it.
I grew up in the hills of West Virginia in the 60s. I've never seen poverty like I've seen here. Yeah. But they're happier here.
Yeah, we got a lot to learn from the Filipino culture and society.
A lot of it's superior to our culture. Some of it's not, but most of it is. A lot of it
has to do with the way they're governed. And their culture is all about order, and everything is formal. Everything, works in order. It's like it's always been this way, and it's always going to be that way.
Let me tell you about when we had all the riots going on in all the cities in the U.S. My wife just saw it, and she goes, "What are they doing?" I said, "Well, they're protesting." She goes, "We're allowed to protest, but we're not allowed to destroy things." So what a difference.
No, I didn't, K-Man. Yeah, I remember that email you sent me, and I guess I didn't respond because I really didn't know what to say. I guess I could have said thanks for the idea because do you carry around a medical kit with you, John?
No, I don't. But in my home, I have a supply of antibiotics. Yeah.
He's talking about to do a video on a first aid kit to carry around.
I don't carry one. My opinion is carry toilet paper with you.
Yeah, that's the first aid kit.
Mm-hmm.
And toilet paper or some good wipes, because when you go to the CR, man, they're not going to have it. I mean, they're not gonna have anything to. Okay, now this is in the mall, a modern mall.
A lot of times
The water didn't work. There's no the air, to dry your hands didn't work. They're using toilet paper. I'm like, nah, it's okay.
Well, at least they had toilet paper.
This is the reason why I carry this guy. This is the number one thing you're gonna need with you in the Philippines. I always carry a rag.
I went to our bank, PNB. I always have everything with me. It's 5 minutes from my house. I get down there, I gotta go. I go in. First, there's a sign saying, "Do not squat on top of the toilet seat." Okay, so no toilet paper. They got a bucket with no water to flush with. They got a bucket with a ladle. Yeah. Well, I don't know how they do it. That's all I can say. And no soap to wash your hands when
they splash it on their butt like that.
Well, I'll tell you what I did.
I don't know how that works. Thanks, Lord, Pete.
I had my pants on my knees. I was trying to get on. It didn't work.
But you said you went outside before, didn't you, John?
I've got all the sugarcane fields, no problem. But I had toilet paper then.
Who about to say, hey, Sunshine Show, what concepts like Dollar General, Dollar Tree, or something else
don't have
would you think some local Filipino ladies would like? What do they have here? They've got a store here. It's a 28 peso store. It's like the Dollar General.
Now, I've heard Dollar General has raised their prices. I don't know if it's true or not.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, John. Good name.
A Pastor said, Calvin, should Filipino single mom be avoided?
I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't avoid it.
I don't have a single mom now, but I would not discount them.
That's something, that's your choice. That's a choice.
A single mom here has like zero chance of a good man.
Hey, Chino Vision, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you, buddy.
I wouldn't hold it against them because remember, don't be a double standard. You got 4 kids. You're a single father. Why come over here and say, well, I don't want that? But at the same time, remember my video the other day about second chances. You want a new life. You don't want to settle for anything less than what you really want. Okay, even though she's beautiful and everything, she got a child. Once you get in that house, maybe there's a trouble.
I've had 2 that had children, and I've had problems there. But like I've been around Calvin's kids so many times, there's no problems there. It depends. It all depends.
He's watching football. He said the dating game sounds like a terrible idea.
No, it'll be fun.
I can't wait to watch it. Good fun all around. Yeah,
the haters will love it.
I'm just trying to keep it interesting. I think that would be interesting.
Oh, I do too.
It came to me today. Yeah, I'm coming over there solo.
Herb, I can't wait to meet you. I think I'd like you.
Can y'all get football games? I can because I've got that Iskandari TV app. And if you want it, I get over 3,000 channels. I get live football, basketball, baseball.
If you want to watch it live, do you have to be up at 3 a.m. to get it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 1 a.m.
There's a time difference here.
Poopeye said if you buy secondhand, you can just resell online. Someone might pay you more.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you're a foreigner selling it.
Maybe.
But
yes.
I wouldn't. I mean, it was the worst computer I've ever seen.
You didn't have it very long. I know that.
I had it one day, less than maybe an hour. So giving thanks for the blessings that an Antichrist can't give with curses. Salami. Well, you know what curse words are, don't you? This is what I was told. What I was told. Back in the slavery days, black people would curse. It was like they were using code words that the slave master couldn't recognize. So he wouldn't know what they were saying. So they came up with words like shit and stuff like that. That was one of the reasons I got, the invention of curse words, But really? What's a curse word, though? Why would they call that a curse word? Whose definition are we using?
Well, language changes over time also. Gay used to mean happy.
Jason Flint said, Calvin, my good luck finally ran out. I'm always talking about crypto. Well, today I got took for about 500. Yeah, it's dust in the wind. I knew it was possible, but I've been lucky. Well, not anymore. And you'll never get that 500 back.
No, right? It's gone. It's gone forever. But investments is a gamble.
He said, John, your face is pretty flush now.
I'm feeling pretty good, Faith. Thank you.
Dating game sounds interesting. Count me in. Yeah, just send me an email, guys. That way every week.
You'll scare them.
Yeah, every week. But some guy was trying to get me to do a collaboration with him. Guess what his name is?
What?
Sex Pet.
I
don't realize, man. We gotta protect our image.
Cock enormous. You really need to change yours. I mean, thank you for being a viewer of ours, but please change it.
Is it really fair to compare our income to the locals? That's right.
But you have to. That's the economy here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's relevant. That's why I say when guys tell you, oh, John, 1,700, that's not enough to make it over in the Philippines. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? That's a lot of money over here.
Yeah.
No, you said I'm just asking for a bit of insight. No, we don't. That's not what we're doing when we do that. We're trying to give you some comparison as to how far your money is going to go.
Yes, but I can agree with him. It's not a fair comparison because things that Filipinos live with, I won't. He won't.
But we're not comparing it, John. We're saying we have to have some type of playing field to let you know how far your money's going to go over here.
I agree.
So we say if the average salary, because I never put anybody down on my channel.
No.
The insight is this.
He put me down a few times, but we're friends.
If the average Filipino earns $250 per month, and that's a good job.
Very good.
How much more is your $1,000 per month? Whenever I do a comparison, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to beat people down because
it is what it is.
It is what it is. We didn't make the rules, but they're going to do a whole lot more with their $250 than you're going to do with your $1,000.
And I agree. They're going to combine it with the rest of their family, and they're going to, survive.
Yeah, this is one of the things about crypto, China. You're right. It's very volatile. I stay away from it.
I do too. I'm just too old to learn it.
Double does. In other words, it may be roadkill. If you buy it outside of SNR, that's one reason why I don't buy pork at the market. I don't buy pork at the market. Double dead meat is illegal here, but people still do it.
Yeah.
Imagine you can't tell the guy, his whole damn stock dies of a disease.
He's going to butcher it and sell it.
He's going to butcher it and sell it.
Because he will not eat for that month.
I mean, who's going to know?
Now, what about you eat pork, right?
Yeah, I eat not a lot, but I do.
Well, a neighbor came by today, and she said, the guy that lives at Calvin don't eat pork. I said, he eats it, just not every day.
Yeah, not every day. I do eat pork.
I thought so, too. I saw him eat leech on.
Yeah, we had it at my housewarming. I just don't eat it every day.
I don't either.
Pumpkin Joe says, I feel like the poverty I saw in Haiti was actually worse than the Philippines. I think starving is the same anywhere you go around the world. I think hunger, I don't care if you're in Haiti, Philippines, America, if you're a hungry stomach,
I agree.
It's a hungry damn stomach. It's just that what I've seen here on my way to college, just in my 12 years being here, Filipinos, they will build a house anywhere. They're very resourceful in that way.
Very. Pumpkin Joe, though, I've never been to Haiti, but Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. So you're probably right.
He says, if I can get at least 2 rental properties, I should have enough to retire early in the Philippines. I have enough right now to build a house like Calvin's. Yeah.
Calvin's house is really nice. The videos do no justice.
Bill Smith, thanks for the super chase.
Thank you,
John, what is your yearly expenses? What do you have your savings in? The market, real estate, gold?
I have my investments in the in mutual funds, and I have them spread out over different mutual funds, and they're doing very well right now. I don't know. Last week I've taken a beating, but it'll be okay. My yearly expenses, monthly expenses were $1,750 a month, and I don't want for anything. Now I moved into a place I pay $40 a month more, and I bought a car, so I have to buy some gas now, so it might be a little more.
Yeah,
I have to wait till end of December to see.
Don't you have some oil investments or something?
Oh yeah, but that's what I live on. Those are doing very well.
What's he talking about? Oh, come on, man. What's he talking about?
I don't know. He'd probably answer somebody else. Ladle the water into the bowl, yes.
It will gravity flush.
We do that quite often, yes.
Yeah, but I don't ladle it.
You
I just
dump
pour the
the
whole
bucket?
damn bucket in
But you
there.
gotta get the bucket full first.
But I'll tell you here, if you don't like looking at poop, don't come over here, because when you do that, you gotta make sure it's going down, so you gotta look at your own poop. I don't like that.
If you don't like getting a whiff of poop once in a while, don't go to Mexico or here, because every once in a while you just get a whiff of shit.
Yeah.
Happened in Mexico to me, happens here. Actually, it happened more in Mexico than it does here to me. I spent a lot of time in Mexico.
Well, you'll be walking down the street and you'll smell.
Get a little whiff. Get a little whiff of shit.
And you know it's human.
Well, yeah.
Because remember,
I tell you what, don't, even if she's not a 10, don't discount single mothers. Their chances of getting a decent man here are zero. They're going to treat you very well.
but it's just not that. I mean, if you got kids, no. Let's just say it like this. You gotta want what you want over here. If they don't want single mothers, I'm not gonna sell them on you.
Me either.
If that's not what you want.
But you may be really passing up a good opportunity if you discount all single moms.
Yeah, Tally says don't forget to bring a towel. Yeah, I wouldn't. How are single mothers that different from in the States?
They'll do everything they can to keep you because they have no options.
The Sunshine shows you have life insurance there. Not here. I still have my policies in America. I get them I would get them in your own country. Something to think about. Not sure if you can get life insurance in the Philippines.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, but all you have to do, we took out a policy with Marie for Booby. All it is a universal life policy. They invest part of the premium and the other, that way your death benefit could be more. And then as she gets older, there's money in there, she can take it out for whatever she wants to do. And that's a good one. They've got policies over here. But as a foreigner, according to Marie, and if you can go back and look at that video I did with her, there's some different qualifications. I would just keep it simple, man. Get one in your home country.
I agree with that.
I mean, why come over here and get it? Just get in your home country. Now, health insurance is a different subject. I wouldn't buy a ticket now.
I wouldn't either.
Don't buy a ticket now.
He's saying for June or
It don't
July.
matter. He's saying about buying a ticket now.
I wouldn't.
Do not buy a ticket now.
We don't know what's going to happen.
Wait until it opens.
Wait until it's been open for a while.
Once it opens and them planes get back up in the air, the prices are going to start getting back to normal. In 2018, I paid $600 for a round trip here. It's the lowest I ever paid.
I never got one that cheap.
And I never paid from the time I start, I can't remember, but I'm going to say from 2015 to 2018, I never paid anywhere near $1,000.
I've never got one that cheap, but I always waited until like 3 days before I leave.
Yeah, see, that's why.
Yes.
So you got to get Buck and Rudy on the date.
I would love. Buck is a legend. So is Rudy.
He says, I can fix your computer for you, Calvin. That's what I do all day at the university. Yeah, when you get over there, that's why I'm not going to throw away my iPhone, Rudy. I want you to take a look at it.
Hey, I got one you can work on, Rudy, but you're going to steal my stuff off of it?
Okay, Canadian Thanksgiving's in October, John.
Okay.
So y'all killed Indians up there? Is that what they did? What is the Thanksgiving anyway, John? Is that when the Pilgrims? No one really explained it to me.
Well, supposedly the Thanksgiving is when the Indians helped the Pilgrims.
And then the Pilgrims killed. Then the Pilgrims killed.
I'll tell you what. A lot of people complain about how they were treating the U.S. The Indians had the worst. They were exterminated. They were exterminated.
That's your opinion, John.
That's my opinion. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. They were exterminated. Yeah. They live in concentration camps today.
Ragdown Rock. Okay, let's see. John Gomez says, I asked Buck if that is true. Hey, what if I miss the dating game? Yeah, I'm going to start the dating game as soon as I get enough Filipinos and enough men. Even if I can just get enough to do the first show on Wednesday, Doug, it's just going to be just like it normally is. if you ever seen the original Dating Game, they're going to have one guy and three girls, or one girl and three guys. The guy's going to ask the questions. At the end of the show, he's going to pick which one he wants, and they're going to go with that. And even the ones that lost, they can come back another week. Yeah. Faith Shea says, okay, the gig is up. I thought I would use this as an example why people should not send money to those on dating sites. The picture, is a artificial intelligence computer generated, not real or even a person. I thought it looked.
But Faith, are you fake?
But she said, okay, the gig is up.
Okay.
I thought I would use this as an example.
You got her. I did.
But that's not the one. I was talking about, her last name was Twine. And people do that. Amazing to run this. I would even go for that if it would have been real. So, John, you could have to be an electron to meet the computer pick. Cal can use this as his reason why don't send money.
Thank you, Faith. Thank you. Shame too.
Okay, he said.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But hell, there was no Navy back then.
But Caveman, you give Calvin crap for not answering you. I did.
And Sunshine shows I've been gone a little while. Any updates on baby Denise? Last I saw, you all pulled back. She's doing good because what we did was we gave them a new beginning.
Baby Denise can never do any worse than what she did before you.
Yeah, I'm saying, but now we've given them a new beginning. We took them as far as we could take them. And Donna is now got 2 Axie accounts.
Okay.
She's doing good. She got a boyfriend who's sending her money.
That might not be good.
Still send money to Donna and baby Denise. She's looking good. Baby Denise is really looking good, So we've given them a new beginning.
So even if you have a disappointment, they're still better off than before.
Absolutely.
Okay. Can't complain about that.
But yeah, he says the curse word is the word the majority isn't going to accept and support, so you won't get cooperation to prosper and have good success. I guess. Some of these guys with the weird names must be young.
Well, China, I'd like to know if he's U.S. born or someplace else. Sometimes I don't understand.
All is well by the book, TV. This is John's place. My old house.
It used to be his place.
Poop Eye, you can see what I look like on my channel. Okay.
I'd like to see. Why not?
If anyone plays the dating game, if you like a woman with real teeth, make sure you ask if their teeth is real. Dental maintenance is not popular. One Filipino I dated was 30, took her teeth out, shocked me.
Daryl, I was in Southern Lady, and the girl that I was dating didn't have very many teeth left, and she said, I want to get false teeth. I said, well, why don't you take care of your teeth and look like your friends? They all pulled them out, and my God, I couldn't believe it.
Calvin, your dating game will surely be copied just like
I hope so. That's actually a compliment.
John Gomez says, I agree. I'm very close to Haiti now. Yeah, you border.
Yeah, it's on the same island.
It's on the same island, yeah. She says, I have hundreds of computer-generated pics, male and female.
So now we got another one.
Figured out
okay.
After Cal's one lady boy live, this would make a good run for why people should not send money.
I agree. Until you meet.
Sorry, Pumpkin Joe is 1984.
You know what Leachon's talking about? He's a good guy, though.
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's Greek. That's what I would do is change it. You're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, cuck-enormous. Well, my language skills are horrible.
Especially when he tries to speak Brazilian, my guy.
Or anything else.
John, do you think Mexico and the Philippines are really much alike?
I lived in both. My original plan was to live in Mexico. I lived there for 3 months. I had already worked there for like 3 or 4 months. I left. They are very similar in some ways and very different in other ways. The crime was worse in Mexico. I never felt safe. I come to the Philippines, I feel safe. So they are very much alike.
They're very much alike because the same people that colonized the Philippines colonized Mexico.
And even the people look alike. Mexicans, I brought up pictures of Mexicans on my computer. I said to my wife, I said, who's this? She goes, Filipinos. I said, no, these are Mexicans. They look a lot alike. Spanish names, I mean, very similar. It's cheaper in the Philippines than Mexico. And I think the people treat me better here than Mexico. But that's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, John, your wife makes you look good. Thank you, buddy. I agree. I wish she wasn't so shy. For this show today, I wanted to have her on here and answer questions you had for her. She wouldn't do it. Yeah. She's a shy province girl.
All you got to do, John, is just go down.
Yeah, well, we're way far behind. Like that.
Well, that's okay. All right, man, Elias says your convo about the toilet, that's what I was referring to. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, man. Oh, yeah, no, you gotta look at it to make sure it goes down, John. Am I right?
Yes. Well, unless you don't care.
Yeah, unless you don't care.
And get out quick.
But remember, every time something like that happens, like, okay, if you go into a bathroom a lot of times over here and somebody's lit it up, when I come out, I start apologizing like that wasn't me. It wasn't me, it's
life. You're probably blaming it on me.
Calvin, do you know the customer service here in the restaurant is getting very bad?
I don't believe
it.
Customer service in the Philippines is not good. I just be honest.
Well,
my one is the best, but still, that would just be average in the U.S.
It's Kandari. Thanks for the super chat. Say good morning, all. Happy
Thank you, buddy.
Birthday. Coming in late, been very busy. Hope everyone enjoyed the great food. Hey, Pumpkin Joe, the Philippine Experience wants that app, Kandari. I gave him your information, your email and everything. It wasn't a link, Pumpkin Joe. Maybe it was something different. But, you know, as far as customer service, I don't know if it's even taught here. I don't know. It's not important. Maybe it's not part of the culture. I don't know.
I went into a restaurant not too long ago. I ordered a beer. You should bring the beer first because then you might drink it and want another one. No, it came out with a meal. 30 minutes later, you know, customer service here is bad. Like you said, my one is about the best. It's only average for the U.S.
Yeah, but remember, we're not in America.
And they know Calvin and me, and so they kind of kiss our butts, but still, it's not that good.
But that's the same thing as comparing their salary.
I agree.
We can't compare this culture and society to our own. That's where you make the mistake.
And I agree.
You got to come over here and get in where you fit in, try to get acclimated, see how things work, and just get with the program. Because if you sit there and always compare your life here to your life over there, you're going to be miserable, man.
You're going to be miserable.
You're never going to fit in.
Here's what I always tell myself. Okay, they're working for $3 a day, $4 a day. Yes.
He said, general prices here.
I heard that.
They're going to 125. John Lott. Oh, yeah, he said the same thing.
Yeah, I heard that. So we're so far behind. We said that an hour ago.
He said most of the women I meet online are single moms. Well, then come on over here then. Hey, Calvin, can you guys find a good single mom Mexican restaurant over there? Not here, but if you go to Baraka, they got a good one. Now, in Mike's Beer and Burgers, he's got some great tacos and
I think he's closed. I was down there the other day. Small Fries here had good nachos.
Iskandar TV, thanks for the super chat. He said, yeah, I'm updating my website and adding an app store with instructions on how to sideload my app. Should be done by the end of the weekend. Sorry for the delay. Okay. But yeah, Pumpkin Joe's looking for that. He's a tech guy too. Y'all have a lot of fun talking together.
Oh yeah. But Love Beat, no. She is afraid. She's lived in small places with many people. She is afraid to get up at the night and go to the
So she's got a slap job. No, don't bring that in.
I'm bringing it up.
Oh my God.
You guys are getting it now. It's clean.
He says it's clean.
It's clean.
I hope it's clean, John. Really? No, he's not kidding.
There it is, guys. Do you smell it?
Wait, no, but I'm just saying, I don't want it. I know what's been in it. You can't clean that thing enough. So you mean would you drink out of it, John?
Hell no.
I know, it's not clean then.
Well, I don't know. I might drink out of it because my tongue has been there, so what the hell?
He said, that's right, John, you speak truth to power. What?
I don't know lie. He don't lie either. We just tell the truth.
Yeah, but that's not clean, John. You can't clean. That's like saying the toilet's clean.
So you have never licked a little south?
What? A booty?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The booty and that is so close together.
Yeah, very close.
I'm pretty sure I probably have.
Okay. Did you
before.
live?
Yeah, but I'm not going to drink out of that.
We've all done worse.
Hey guys, good evening. He says, my question is, are Filipinos clingy? No. Let me tell you something.
I think they're clean.
Well, that's because you've been fooled. They're not really clingy, guys. This is all about control. Filipinos are control. They're control
freaks. You might be right,
buddy. You think they're clingy. No, they're trying to control everything you do, find out everything you do. That's not being clingy. Because they've got family over here. They've got friends. They've got lives over here.
No.
Yeah, they're not being clingy. When she's looking over your shoulder, always want to be with you, that's control. She's trying to henpeck you.
Well, I agree with that, but I think they're clingy too. I think it's both. Want some more water, buddy?
No. I'm fine. No, I don't. That's not.
John just hit the wall.
John, did you wash your hands after picking up the bottle? No, he did. And the thing about it is, Oscar, that's why we get on John. When we used to do the live streams out here, and he'd go use the toilet out front, he wouldn't wash his hands, but then he wants to, hey, Carol, no, sorry. I put his hand on my, leg or something.
Be honest, did you like it?
No. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. He says your internet's great tonight. Congratulations to the Philippines for opening up their first IKEA. Yeah, like Bitcoin, Philippines is rising from its third world title fast. Well, if you saw my video the other day talking about second chances, man, when you come to the Philippines, especially now, it's like getting in on the ground floor of a great stock.
I agree with that.
A great Bitcoin, man.
Bitcoin.
If you want to stay over here and do the work and all that, man, who knows what your life's going to be like. But this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is the biggest one in the world, John.
I agree.
To be honest. He said, yeah, and don't forget the Sunshine Shoulders rumors run like diarrhea there. Oh, man. You read my man. I'm going to write it down. Rumors are bigger than facts. I said that the other day over here.
I agree.
Yeah, I said it yesterday.
I agree.
I said when it comes to, that's the reason why I was able to get my shot so fast, And it's the reason why China Bank has no customers, because the rumor is that your money's not safe there, but they can't back it up with facts.
I agree.
Rumor here is stronger than facts in the Philippines.
Doug Carr, don't have to worry. He's sanitized inside. Maybe yes, maybe no. I haven't been sick for a long time, so.
They had those little parties when they had outhouses, which were too far to get to in the winter. Yeah,
it was too cold.
It's called a slop jar. I told y'all the other day, y'all think I'm joking, but it's true. People have slop jars.
That's why I showed it. Thank you, John Gomez.
He said, John, the Doug called, man, you're making me hungry. Actually, I had baked ham with stuffing, mashed potatoes with a roll and pumpkin pie. Wow.
I haven't had ham for 3 years. Oh, my God, I love that.
So you're still at work, Danny? John, have you had any contact with Vanessa, or is she still avoiding you?
No. I'll tell you what. Vanessa has a boyfriend in the U.S., and I tell you.
But this is the Robert Miller. This is the guy that was helping her before, right?
Okay. How nitty-gritty woman to get to be?
Mm-hmm.
How
all the way. All the way. What this channel is the nitty-gritty.
Robert, if I remember right, you're married. You wanted to have her for a mistress, and she was okay for that because she needed money. And then you got mad or something. I mean, if you want the nitty gritty, I'll give it.
Give it to me.
Okay. She has found a guy, and I tell you what, they have fallen in love. I think he's going to get a good woman. I mean, I don't agree with if you have a wife to play with somebody else. That's just me, but
Calvin, is it tough to find a woman with no kids? Absolutely not.
I got one.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
I got one.
It's not hard to do.
Bill got one. Nifty got
No,
one.
Bill don't have one. Bill got a baby. Well,
No, woman with no kids. Woman with no kids.
No, she's got a kid.
Now, but not
now,
when he met her.
not when he met her. It's not hard to do.
It's very.
My soon-to-be ex-wife didn't have kids.
See?
It's a lot of women over here that don't have kids, guys.
Kids.
Those are the rumors. That's the reason my channel is called Traction. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the myths about the Philippines and give you some truth. Some truth.
And that's why you're
growing. As I see it. But John, you have to be brave. A heart attack in your 30s and you still drink and smoke. Wow.
Well, Kenny, I quit smoking for over 10 years. I had a wife and 2 kids to raise, and I said, if I want a cigarette this bad after they're on their own, I'm going to have one. And guess what? I got them there, and I'm having one.
John, slow down on that Russian water.
Vodka means little water. Yes, he's right.
He said it'd be a hell of a hustle if you bring Dollar Tree to the Philippines. No, it wouldn't.
Don't do no businesses here, guys.
Remember, guys, I was telling you yesterday, Filipinos, they're loyal to their brands. Almost, they're loyal to their brands.
They love brands.
Yeah, they're over the top on that.
My wife watching my clothes, she goes, this is Wrangler. That's a brand.
Yeah.
I bought it at Walmart, Yeah, they like brands here.
Chismets can be used for good and bad. Mostly bad.
What? Yes.
You said you should be thoroughly sterile on the inside.
I don't know about that. But I love Luchon's a good man.
John, I enjoy wine. Live your life.
Thank you,
Who's
Herb.
Abigail? Let's see. Abigail.
Who's Abigail? I don't know her.
Bobby Vlogs. Have a wonderful day. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, she looks nice. Is that a computer, Jim? She looks like Apple.
Is it real?
Yeah, is it real?
If it is, come on.
I hate whoever came up with that old filter, man.
Oh,
It's really, man. I mean, it really throws salt in the game now. If you over here trying to deal with somebody, even on their phones, man.
I agree.
This phone I got, they don't call it filter, they call it beautification. And you can go from 0 to 100. Like, really?
Hell, I need 100.
Beautiful.
I need 100.
So when you look at these women online, you don't know who you're looking at. Then when you get over here, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be shocked.
I got fooled with one that was a guy.
Gossip and rumors. How do you get at the truth?
The best you can.
Danny said, Calvin, I just finished a 12-hour shift at the psychiatric hospital in Kansas City.
You'd be okay with us then.
Wow, 12-hour shift. Wow, Oscar said, John, Wranglers at Walmart, they locked them up now behind.
Really?
Because people try to steal them.
Well, they didn't have them locked up the last time I was there.
But what's that other brand? They got George.
They got Lee. They got Levi's.
George.
They lock up Wranglers now. Wow.
Yeah. Is it possible? Here he goes with this quality girl on a week and a half trip to Cebu. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I think I have the best quality girl I met here. But what is your idea of quality? You want somebody that's a doctor?
Quality to me would be honest, clean.
I think you got a very high quality girl.
But it just depends on the definition of what you're looking for. But absolutely, you're going to meet one on the first night. Cebu, in my humble opinion, of all the places I've been, they got the most beautiful women. They call them Cebuanas.
Can they see this?
Yeah.
Let me
take this off.
You can get that. That
is a ladyboy. But he looks more like a ladyboy in that picture. Look at the other picture you had, John. He looks more, I can see the man. I think, that one. Now, that looks like a woman.
I already had a hotel booked and flights booked to meet him. My daughter in Cleveland said, Dad, I think it might be a guy. I said, really? So I sat back and said, are you a guy? The answer I got was, how did you know?
Yeah. Gerald Foremore's telling the truth, but he must have saw one of my videos, but he knows a lot. He's been here a few times. He said Filipinos want to know all they can about you, but they don't want you to know anything about them.
I agree with that too.
And that's what drives me crazy. I can't deal with them online. They're always asking you questions, then you ask them something.
When your girlfriend, my girlfriend get together, they tell everybody, they tell each other everything. You know all kinds of stuff about me that I don't even know.
Do the women without kids push you to have kids? No.
Yeah, no, I don't agree.
I agree.
If you get a young panay here, they want kids. Mine does.
They ain't gonna push you though.
Well, it depends on.
She ain't push you. She ain't got no kids.
Okay, she don't push you, but she's like, you're old. I'm young. You'll be dead, and I won't have nobody.
Yeah, but she
I want to have a kid. Well, that's kind of pushing.
What they'll do, but here's what happens, Superstar John. It's the reason why I have 3 children over. It's not because I'm some kind of low down.
They all want them.
Knucklehead. They don't take birth control.
They want
if you just
foreigner
grow on
babies
kids, you're gonna get pregnant. They're gonna be young. They're gonna be attractive, and it's gonna be up. They're gonna leave it up to you. If they get pregnant, they say, well, it wasn't my fault.
Well, they're leaving it up to you when they don't take no birth control. I don't know. They want kids. They love kids here.
No, but if you pull it out or you find another place to put it.
Okay, if you pull it out. I know a guy here not very far. He pulled it out for about 5 years. Guess what? He got a kid now.
Yeah, that's what he told you.
I believe
that's what he told
because he didn't think it was his. He wouldn't have DNA done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
it's
that's what he said. Okay. Well, he didn't pull out.
He did. He told me he pulled out. There's a little bit that comes out while you're doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be on you whether or not you want to wear the condoms and all that.
I thought OSM Mont was a man. Are you a woman or a man?
No. He's a man. But maybe he's part of LGBT.
Yeah. You don't want me.
I don't know.
Sorry. You don't want me.
He said, that's a lady boy. That's not a lady boy. I've seen Oscar online. He looks young for his age. I know that, but I didn't know.
I don't know. But it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter on my channel.
Yeah. Don't matter in my life, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I said exactly.
What's quality?
No, he said, what's quality? That's what he's saying. Like,
that is all to you, Doug. I think Doug has quality right now.
I don't have any grinder. I'm not on grinder.
What's grinder?
I don't know.
One of them sex sites or something?
Yeah, for men, I think. Homosexuals or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he said, John, we had the hotel paid for it. Just go get it over. And the flight booked. He said, just go get it over with.
I didn't go. I didn't go. Sorry. I'd be like that Marine up in Manila. I'd be in jail. But the Tardy would not pardon me.
See, this is what we all say, Retard 2019. See, you get over and you see this sweet, yummy, young twin tenderoni. You're gonna believe everything she said when she,
trust but verify.
Peanut pie. You can't resist it.
I can't.
Try resisting it if you can.
I can't.
And then after you've been over here you done been on that plane for 8,000 miles, 18 hours, you get out to see this perfect woman.
No makeup,
and you're gonna
beautiful.
Say, I'm going to do an investigation.
It ain't going to happen.
It ain't going to happen.
You're going to say,
Happy Thanksgiving, Ron. Yeah. The same thing that I did.
And I did.
Well, just wait till the morning.
Just wait till
the morning. I'll go there in the morning.
We'll take care of that then. It don't happen.
Yeah. Don't lie to me. Don't push me. Yeah, you just said, well, wait till the morning. It never happened. Give me the spec of your old computer. Didn't I tell you I don't have a computer? It's my phone. That computer, I gave it back to those people.
Yeah.
They gave me my money back too.
Well, I'm surprised by that. Well, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I was shocked.
I am shocked. Okay, Mr. Freeze, can we address the no teeth thing? Here's the deal. There's no dental care here. You get a woman, even mine at 26, I had to get 9 fillings and 5 pulled. That's just a price of doing business here, as far as I'm concerned. Set aside $1,000, you can get it all taken care of. That'd be nice.
A gummer.
Well,
this is the same woman that was on the other one.
Games. Put your real picture on.
Oh, gay tender. Okay. John gonna learn today. And since you're gonna pay for it, John, they want you to go ahead and just go ahead anyway. I figured. No, John's had a vasectomy. He can talk about that. Go ahead.
Okay.
It says Sunshine shows how do they react to people who have had a vasectomy. I figure to not say anything unless you're going to get married.
No, I don't agree, and I'll tell you why. I'm an open book. Calvin, you asked me a question. I'll give you an answer. You might not like it,
but why would you tell somebody you've had a vasectomy? That you just met, that you're not married.
I did.
Yeah,
when I met Janessa, the first thing I said was, okay, I think you're attractive. I like getting near you. I want you to know I had a vasectomy. I cannot have children. I will look at getting it reversed.
He doesn't have to say anything. Why would you say
I would.
Why?
Why not be honest?
I mean,
get it all out in the open. If you don't want me, okay, there's plenty more.
He's not being dishonest. Sometimes,
if you don't tell them when you get in a relationship with that, that's dishonest.
But that's what he's saying. Should he wait until it gets serious and then tell her?
I say right from the beginning, just tell them. I don't want you. There's plenty more. I know one of my wife's friends. They got married. Then she found out he had a vasectomy. To me, that's dishonest. Just be honest.
Well, but that's what he's saying the opposite. He says, unless you're going to get married. Now, that guy was dishonest.
Me, I told her the first date. And if you don't want me, okay, there's plenty more. I say be honest.
Well, the Philippines says, I'm Thailand. If they start looking too good, you had better start asking some personal questions.
Oh, the boys, the boy girls, yeah.
Yeah, love and business goes hand in hand. Yeah. But this is a different cookie over here for 2019. I try to tell you guys.
Yeah, you don't have to spend as much.
No, it's something different over here, man. You've never experienced this before.
Go get a smoke, guys.
You know, yeah. This isn't the women in the projects in D.C., okay?
No, the poor here.
That's not what he's talking about. He says, you know, those beautiful. No, I promise you. Calvin, have you dated a Filipino woman that had bad breath before? Yeah, I did. But that's easy to fix. Every woman that I deal with now is on Listerine. You know, it's just something that you're not going to push a good woman away. You know, guys, listen, they don't have a lot of the stuff that we have over there. Most of the masses, you know, so it's up to us to bring them up to speed, to your speed. You know, that's your job. You can't come over and expect them to have all that and be ready and be on the level that you want a woman to be on. Because you got to buy everything, you know, underwear, bras, you got to buy everything. But yeah, it's up to you to bring up the speed. Yeah, he said getting at the truth in the Philippines would be a full-time job. Yeah, they're always gonna, you know, I was gonna do a video, what is your Filipino hag? She's always gonna have something. You know, I mean, trust me, guys. You know, they're gonna want to know everything about you, but you're gonna know very little about them. You got to keep on pulling it out, and see, we're not that way. We're not that way. But she's gonna ask you every single question.
So are her friends.
Yeah, I would leave it at that too. You know, I would, because some things are personal, man. They're not going to tell you anything. I just think something like that is very personal, and they don't have a need to know right off the bat because I don't know her. Maybe she'll use that against me some kind of way. You know, you got to be careful with the information you share with people until you get to know them. Do you ever get to know them? Poopa says, hey, Calvin, a friend mentioned to me that his father passed away. I'm like, he'll turn up somewhere. Passed away.
If he died?
Well, I don't get that one, Poopa. You got. Yeah, but
sorry about that.
Yeah, he says the problem with the infrastructure again. There's nothing that you're gonna be worried about.
Talk to Jay.
Yeah, there's nothing you're gonna be worried about. Trust me. Honesty is the best possible.
I agree.
But
I agree.
That is, but the need to know, Danny, is what we're talking about.
That's what he's talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get it all out there in the beginning. If you don't want me, I'll go find somebody else.
But it has nothing to do with whether she wants you or not, John. It's just that some things about you, you know, you don't tell people right off the top.
I'm an open book.
I'm an open book.
Good
if I just meet somebody, she's not going to tell you nothing about her. Why should I disclose all my personal information to somebody on the first date?
I did.
Well, it's you.
That's me.
But I wouldn't. That's not something I would suggest you guys do over here. Don't do that.
Throw it all out. If you don't want me, I'll get somebody else. You're the prize.
No, sorry.
No, we ain't going 50
Come on,
cents,
man.
$5.
You know, come on.
We ain't doing that shit.
I mean, we're not begging on here, dude.
Yeah, really.
Crazy. We're having fun. We're giving out good information. We don't need no food.
And try to have fun. That's the best thing. That's not fun.
That's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert Damon, Hebrew, the same word for money, for blood, the shekel. You're too smart for me.
I think Robert is smart. From what I talked to him, he's sharp.
Yeah, but you know, you're talking about honesty is the right policy, but that's not the same thing as disclosing all of your life information to a stranger. You don't tell me nothing about you. Why would you tell somebody like that? If you get to the point where you together, okay, and you say, okay, we're gonna have a serious relationship. Look, it's something I need to tell you.
I tell him right at the beginning. That's me. I tell him everything. And if you don't want me, fine. There's more.
You better. That's right. After pissing all over them, yeah. And see, that's where I am. But that's the reason why I don't eat out a lot, because I know there's a lot of people like John.
I don't eat out a lot. The people that work are like me.
When he was over my house and he used the bathroom, he didn't wash his hands.
And he gave me help for leaving the door open.
You damn right, because I got women and kids walking around.
Well, I didn't realize. My house, I don't have that.
But you wasn't at your house, John.
I know that, man.
But he's right.
Your house, I agree.
But you didn't.
Well,
I said, shut the damn door, John.
And I did.
Yeah, too late.
Well, hell, I didn't.
But he's saying, my grandma told me the same thing. I do it anyway. And I don't do it for them. I do it for me. You may want to slap my hand when you get out there. I want to make sure it's clean. Let's see.
Brush your tongue. I always do every night and morning.
Ronald Bowden said, yes, Calvin, you're correct about supplying out everything from the head to the toe. Also the waxing of the bush. Yeah, you're gonna have to do it. Hey, Erling Dobb, thanks for the super chat. He said, here's a super chat.
Thank you,
for
buddy.
the disrespect you have to deal with. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
We both get it. He gets it more than me, but I get it. But I don't care.
John Wells says his birth control is age, smoking, and drinking.
Nah, you'll be surprised, buddy.
He said none knew about disposable dishes, but they got something here. I forgot what they call that because my girlfriend's got it, and most of them got it. Comes in a little bottle, but it's not a douche. They use something else here.
T-Man, I've had 7. There's no problem there. They don't have the odors that other women have. They don't have much body hair. Maybe that's why.
I don't know what he's saying here. I wonder if I would fall to it.
Never been. You'll be fine. Hang in there.
So Calvin, how do you put the lady straight that that's none of her business and she just asking questions that none of her business? Just say something like this, secret, because that's what they do, and they'll know. That's like, it's none of your business. That's the word for none of your business over here. Just be like secret and go on to the next one, because they're going to ask you personal questions right off the top. They don't know you, and it makes me uncomfortable. That's why I can't chat with them long. I'll see you next week. Because I'm not going to go sit here and have you grill me over something. You know, how many kids you got? How many times you been married? Why ain't you with them white? Because you don't get along, yeah.
See, I'm different. I'll answer it and say, at the end, you don't want me, I'll get somebody else. They'll be with you.
No, I'm a baby boomer, man, but it's not about being upfront like that. That's not what I'm talking about, Retard 2019. Some things about my life is nobody's damn business.
And there's no problem with that.
That's what I'm saying.
It
ain't about being dishonest. It's about, I'm going to disclose that to you when I think it's an appropriate time. I'm not going to give you all my information the first time I meet you.
I will.
Some of that's none of your damn business.
I will, and I say, if you don't like it, I go elsewhere.
Why should I treat her any different than I treat anybody else? You might as well just pull your clothes off, and you're not going to do that.
Hell, no, I'll do it. I don't care.
No, you're not.
If you want to look.
Yeah, that's right. And you'll get about as much truth from her as the folks who wrote them back.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but it's not about being dishonest. It's about disclosing to her the information at the right time. I don't think it's the right time when I first meet somebody to say, by the way, I have a vasectomy. She's gonna look at you and be like, why are you telling me? Maybe she don't need to know that though.
But she's still here.
That's not the point, John. You're missing the point.
Well, I might be, but I'll tell them.
It's none of their business.
Well,
unless they're trying to have a kid, and I'm not trying to have a kid the first time I meet you.
If you meet a young panay, they want kids.
It's about timing. That's right.
I agree with that.
It is about timing. I'm not going to tell somebody my business. And then they'll ask you, what do you do for a living? How much money you earn?
I'll tell them.
I'm not going to tell them right off the top.
I don't care.
Well, it's you, John.
And
That's being reckless and being irresponsible to me.
I'm living okay. I'm living
well, ain't got nothing to
I've
do with
survived.
Hey, Timmy7710 said, glad I caught you online, Captain John. What airline do you recommend I use because I live close to where you're from?
Anyone that gets you here.
What I do is I always use the Asian airlines to come over here. I used to use Delta, but after I figured out the food is better, the service is better to me, and they know where they're going.
So is the infrastructure better on that?
The history is a whole lot better with coming over here. It's just a bad experience to me. So I've used Japan Airlines, I've used ANA, I've used Korean Air, and I've used, I've never flown Philippine Airlines over here, but I've used, the last one was Cathay Pacific, the best flight I've ever had coming over here, the most comfortable.
Thank you, Timothy. Shave off that beard before you get here. They don't like beards.
If you know it and speak it, the Filipino will want it, I guarantee.
I don't know what he's saying. Sounds like China.
Yeah, he's not going to talk about his finances.
I will. I don't care.
You're not going to do that, John. You're not going to do that. And okay. You know that.
I won't do it. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's a good video, but it's really going to be about the questions they're going to answer. It's going to maybe be questions that the Filipinos going to ask It's going to drive you crazy because they're going to ask everything.
Everything.
And it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Somebody like me, because it's none of your damn business to be asking me those questions the first time I see you. I'm going to be the judge of that.
My wife's family asked me, how much pension you got? They're all into pensions. I said, I don't have no pension.
Yeah, see.
If you get pension, what will it be? I said, well, it might be this, it might be that. They're trying to divvy it up. How are they going to spend it? I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, I thought you said it's good to be straight up. John, tell them.
Well, I did.
No, you did.
I don't have them. I said, I don't have
Well, no, but you tell them I've got something.
It might be this.
Just store them all your information
I
then.
did.
If privacy isn't important to you, give them all your emails and stuff then.
I give them.
Well, then. Give them to the girl when you first meet her. Hey, regular Joe Travers, thanks for that super chat. He said, you think the PI would ever allow
Never.
Not initially. I think they eventually will once they reach herd immunity, but they're going to put some stipulations on it. You're going to have to get the swab test. You're going to have to get the quarantine.
Good luck, buddy. Get the jab.
He said, you guys remind me of my brother fighting, but it's out of love.
We don't fight.
It's just that I'm not a yes man.
And I'm not either.
The way that the reason why this show works is because he's John and I'm Calvin. We're not, together. We're not a couple.
Calvin has his channel. He invites me and I appreciate it, but
it's just
I'm me. I just tell how I see it.
Yeah, he said, China, you are correct. Don't tell them a thing, but if you know they are going to be nosy, just tell them to go ask CNN. I just say secret. And they don't know. If you say secret to a Filipino, that's right. Tells them it's none of your business. Go on to the next question.
And they will have another question.
Well, who's your wife? He said they may let in unvaccinated soon.
No, they're not. Trust me.
They're not even letting in vaccinated people.
Get the jab or
unvaccinated people in. It doesn't make sense. They're not even letting. I'm not tourist now. If you got a valid visa, you can come in here as no, you can't.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a phone, John.
James Lyon, are you here? You're my hero. Buck is here. Buck is a legend.
But yeah, now if you got a valid visa, you can get in here whether you're unvaccinated or vaccinated.
What do you have to do to get a valid visa?
What do you mean? I mean, if you're married to a Filipino, if you got a valid visa already, student visa, your business owner, your SRRV, a valid buying. If you're married to a Filipino in the United States and y'all come here together, she's considered a valid buying. She's returning home. She gets certain privileges. It's called a valid buying visa. That's what I'm on right now. That's type of visa. But right now, they're not letting in tourists. I don't care if you're vaccinated or not.
He's right.
Yeah, one asked me, was I on drugs? Yeah, he said, they're going to ask you all kind of stuff. Yeah, Lamont Taylor said he uses Eva Airlines. That's another Asian airline.
But Mr. Freeze, that's a valid question because nobody wants a drug addict.
When I go to the PI, it's going to be from Japan after I visit my daughter. Yeah, see, that's a great, and I use ANA. That was a good flight. See, I go by how bumpy the damn flight is. And one thing about Cathay Pacific, Korean Air, a lot of the Asian airlines, they'll let you switch seats. You get on Delta,
they charge.
United.
They charge.
Yeah, you got to pay, and then you're not going to move from economy to, they got all this economy, super economy, and all of that. Cathay Pacific, because I tell the people, like, look, I like to sit by the wing because I don't like to feel a lot of the turbulence.
Because you want to get out if there's an accident.
If they're able to accommodate you, they will.
John Gomez, you have a daughter in Japan?
Yeah.
That's interesting to me.
He said, I've flown on all those airlines, Calvin. He said, Philippine Airlines is the best one.
I think they're good.
If you don't want to connect, yeah, all airlines are about the same to me. I think you're right now. You can get that nonstop from California to Manila. That's the good thing about Philippine Airlines. But see, he's coming. He says he's close to where I'm from.
Louisville?
I guess. So he's probably going to be flying out of Chicago or one of those places, Detroit, Atlanta, something like that. Yeah, see, Alan Fish said John switched up quick. He told on himself. He be keeping secrets too. That's right.
What
he ain't
secrets
told
did
this
I
lady
keep?
how much money he got in the
Yes,
bank.
I have.
Not the first day you met her. You
Not
did.
the first
Well,
day,
then.
but later.
Well, then, that's what I'm talking about,
Because that's how
John.
you.
No, see?
No,
see,
you-
he's saying exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my God!
You didn't tell that woman. You know why?
Not the
Because it was
first
none of-
day.
That's right.
Not the first
That's
day.
right. Thank you, John.
But after you
Let's
get
move
to know
on.
me, we
Yeah,
can
after
go.
you get to know me, then I'm going to let you know some pertinent information. But not on the first damn night.
I agree.
Okay, thank you.
I agree.
I'm going to tell somebody.
But
all
I'll
that
tell them
information
if I had
about
a
me.
vasectomy on the first date.
But you ain't going to tell them how much money you got in the bank on the first day.
Hell no.
Well, then.
That takes months or years.
Well, then. That's how I feel about a lot of my pertinent
Well,
information.
and there's
And
nothing
my health,
wrong with
that's
that.
the reason why they got HIPAA over there. You can't go around asking people all in personal information.
I agree.
I'm in the insurance
I
business.
agree.
Personal information means a lot to me. You know, I tell you what you
Daryl
need to
Fairbairn
know.
knows. I'll say okay, but I know I'm right.
Odd couple, good show. Glad you all over. Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
don't
buddy.
take it personal. It's just that he's John and I'm me.
And we are very good friends. We hang out. We're going to hang out tonight for a very
Yeah,
good
for
meal.
a good meal. Yeah, I'm glad. Because one of our
Calvin's my
buddies
I
is
love
going back. Well, John's a good guy. You know, I wouldn't be
Calvin's
over. I
a
wouldn't
good
do-
guy.
I wouldn't do a show with John.
I tell you what.
He's an integral part of my support group, but he's not me.
That's right.
I'm not a yes
Calvin's
man.
not me, and I'm
That's
not
right.
a yes man. I love him like a brother.
I voted Libertarian. John voted for Trump.
But
So we're not
no,
the
I
same, but we're
didn't.
still friends.
No, I
You're a
didn't.
Trump supporter.
No, I'm a
You
Trump.
told me you voted for Trump.
No, I didn't.
You did tell me
No,
that,
I
John.
might have told you about a lie.
So you lied.
Okay.
Because I said, okay.
Who voted for Trump in 2016?
I did.
I didn't.
I
I
voted
was
for
in
Trump.
Mexico.
You know why I did? Because he fooled me. I didn't know anything about Trump's background.
I thought he was.
I voted for Trump because I didn't want Hillary Clinton in there. It was either one
I
or the
don't
other.
think you're there.
It was either other.
They're all
Yeah.
bad.
It was either one or the other. I'm like, well, damn, I'm tired of these damn.
We're okay, baby. Come here, get on here.
We've only got about 12 minutes
Oh, we
left.
got many times.
And
But I
people
was.
are shocked at me. I didn't vote because I thought Trump was going to be different. I didn't see. I'm gonna
He
tell you
was
something.
different.
No, all this
He was different.
"Make America Great" stuff came along later after I decided to vote for him. I was shocked. I was like, I would never vote for this clown again, and I didn't. But yeah, I made a mistake.
Well, no. What Calvin said, I thought he was a clown.
But I exercised my right.
And
As a
nothing
US
wrong with
citizen.
that.
You know, but I wasn't a Trump supporter. I just voted for him. It was like what do you call it? Like an absentee vote. I didn't vote Hillary, so I voted for Trump.
I don't blame you there.
Not because I love
I was in
Trump.
Mexico when the election started.
Yeah. Okay, if a child was born to the U.S. and a Filipino mother, would the child also be a Filipino citizen without the father's permission?
You know more about that.
That's backwards from what you're going to be a U.S. citizen.
Yes, it's
Now,
guy.
he'd be able to come here with his Filipino mother as a valid man.
If they came in
And
together.
then, yeah, if they came in together, yeah. Now, would he be a U.S. citizen, a Filipino citizen? He'd have to file for dual citizenship.
Okay.
That's different than the opposite, where my son was born, my kids were all born in the Philippines.
Okay.
So they're Filipino citizens.
Well,
Now, what I did was, I gave them their rights as a U.S. citizen. Now they're
how'd
dual
you do that? They didn't
through
do
the
that.
embassy, but this is different than,
Okay.
this is backwards of what he's saying.
Did you have to do DNA tests? Because Bill did.
I didn't. You know why? Well, he did that on his own.
Okay.
He
That's
wanted to
why.
make sure
We'll talk
my
to him
kids
tonight.
look just like me. I didn't have to do it.
Poor kids.
But you have to prove your parentage.
How?
You got
How
to
do you
show
prove it?
pictures before she was pregnant, during the pregnancy, after the pregnancy. You gotta sign the
How
birth
the hell does that
certificate.
prove anything?
It's proof. You gotta prove the relationship and the parentage. So now my kids are dual on the reverse side. Now I don't know about being born in America. Are they going to be Filipino citizens? I don't know how that would work.
Well, I tell you what, Booby is cute.
AC King, thanks for the super chase. I don't tell anybody how much money I have, and I always look like I only have modest means on purpose. It's safer that way, right? Who is AC King? And it's exactly right.
AC King. Every Filipino I meet, I say, I'm not rich. I might have more than you. If I was rich, I never leave.
But rich is relevant.
Well, but I tell the Filipinos, if I was rich, I'd never leave America. Why do I want to come here?
But this isn't America, John.
I always tell them, if I was rich, I'd stay in America.
But you're rich over here.
Well, hell yeah, that's easy.
Okay, no,
that's easy.
You are considered rich over
here.
You know, but that's exactly what I'm talking about, AC King. Some of my information is off limits until at least I get to know you. You know, imagine, would you tell a woman on the first day that you're gay or something like that?
Well, hell, I wouldn't be going out.
No, I'm not saying that's personal information like that. Or would you tell her?
Hey, would you tell him I'm
okay,
like Rudy?
Yeah, if you're Rudy and you go out on a date, you tell them, well, matter of fact, I've been out on dates with gay men before.
But I don't shoot you.
Why would you tell somebody that?
I wouldn't do that. But
yeah, why would you tell somebody that? Yeah, he changed the goalpost.
Who?
Yeah, you?
Me? Why? What did I do?
Speaking of flights, he said the flight attendants tell me to get on the plane, and I say, screw that, I'm getting in the plane. Let Knievel get on the plane.
I love it. Oh, Poop-Eye. How'd you come up with the name Poop-Eye?
Yeah, Poop-Eye.
The odd couple. We're not really odd, but we have different opinions.
I wouldn't discuss. But see, Danny, well, I thought you said honesty is the best policy. Now you're saying you don't disclose financial information. I'm saying, yeah, I believe that honesty is the best policy, but there's a time to disclose information to people.
I agree.
Personal information, your health, your finances. Yeah.
I agree with that. But
now, whether I'm single or not, yeah, I'll tell you that. That's something simple, but you start asking me about my health on the first night, I'm not going to tell you. How much money I earn or how much I got in the bank. No, it's none of your business.
But Danny, I tell her.
Where am I from in America? Yeah, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. There's no problem with that.
But
do I have children? Yeah.
But Danny, they asked me, I said, I have no pension. I have a little bit saved up.
Yeah, and see, the thing about it is,
it's true.
I'm going to tell you something. Even if somebody asks you about your marital status, it's none of their business. Are you divorced?
Yeah,
it's none of your business.
I'll tell them.
Yeah, well, I want to tell you, I'm single.
If you want to tell them, yes.
I'm single, period.
Comedy.
You ain't got to go through all that other stuff.
Comedy. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, he's hitting back at you now. He's hitting back at you. He said, wow, John, that's funny. I had contact with her 3 times and sent money because she said her mother was sick.
Sorry, Robert.
She was nice after seeing her.
They're always having family, mother sick.
Well, you know who this is, right?
I know who he is.
You know what you said about him.
I said, are you married, Robert? Just answer, yes or no. I said, are you married and you want to have somebody on the side? That's all I say. Yes or no.
But you was telling his information, the story.
He started it. I give the nitty gritty.
He said, you mean you two aren't the same person? No. He said, give John a couple shots. He'll tell you everything. Yeah.
I will too. Who's that? Roy James? How about this, buddy?
Early Cooler said Moonshine is Buck's brother.
I agree with a lot of what Buck says.
See, that's what I'm saying, Danny. Now you're going back and forth. There's a time for all of that. Not the first time you meet somebody.
To me, it's first time. Just get out of the way.
But get out of information.
I will.
No,
bye-bye with somebody else. They're not hard to get here, guys.
He said, Calvin, you should do a 6 hour. That's crazy.
Well, hell, we're almost up to that now.
They said Trump over Biden. I don't care who you vote for, really. I really don't care. We're going to bring that on here, but I'm just saying, we were just
They're
telling
both clowns.
Yeah, they're both clowns.
They both suck. Now
Yeah.
tell me, in 12 years, who's the best one America has to offer? Hillary Clinton, Trump, or Biden? That's 12 years.
Yeah.
That's
so
the
this
best
is
we
the
have to ask
guy
him.
that had her checked out. He said the mystery stuff is funny. He said, in fact, I wanted to fix her up with a 55-year-old friend of mine. I cut off contact with her because when I told him about her, he checked her out. Not good. He's the one that you told me about, checked her out.
Give him my email. I'll get it all straightened out.
No, I'm saying
Whatever you
you're
want.
the one that told me that somebody set Vanessa up.
I'm just
and
telling
she failed
you.
the test.
I'm just telling you what. Yeah, your secretary, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Vanessa's a good gal. There's a man that has Vanessa. I told him, come on the channel when he gets here. You're going to hear a good story.
No, I don't sound like the FBI. You know.
Keep
But see,
that going.
you got to realize, I'm in my sound mind.
I agree with no politics. Machi T, he's been with us a long time.
Yeah, it's just a waste of time, right?
I
What's up, Early Cooler?
haven't seen him for a while.
He said, John's toasted.
I am. I feel pretty damn
John
good.
Gomez, thanks.
And
for the super chat. He
we're
sounded
going to an
designated
X-Pax to have Thanksgiving.
I hope you
We're
make
there.
it, John. I hope you make it.
I'll make it.
I hope you make it, John.
My
I don't
hair
think
might
you're gonna
look worse.
Well, it's early because you
Oh,
may make it. I then came back and asked Calvin if he thought I should still have contact with her. I cut off contact. She recently contacted me again. Wow, that is funny. A real scammer. What's up? Yeah, I told you the truth. I'm not going to, if you're going to ask me, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to run you around in circles.
He won't. I won't either.
No, I voted Libertarian Party. I honestly, guys, I closed my eyes and put it in. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't voting for none of them
In
people.
my opinion, libertarian's the best.
My mother told me this a
They
long
hit them
time ago.
all.
And this is her words, my mother. She said, I don't give a damn who the president is. You better have your shit together. You can't worry about who's in office up
Because they
there.
don't care about you.
They don't care about
I agree.
you. That's her words. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
Anybody who
I
offended.
agree with his mother's words.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. You better have, Okay. hold on.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
He said, Rudy said, Calvin, my son was born here in Guam. His mother at the time holds a green card. We just went to the consulate here on Guam. His mother was the one who claimed him and got his citizenship. Yeah. Well, thanks, Rudy, for that. Because that's doing it backwards than what I did. It's doing it in reverse.
Hey, Rudy.
So now he's a dual now, right?
Why, Rudy, you do it backwards?
They said John's drunk like a mother. Yeah, it don't take much for John. His alcoholic tolerance is very low.
If you drink every day,
Yeah, so that lets you know there may be a problem there, John.
it might be a problem. And guess what? I don't care.
Robert Miller said, be careful, guys, liars and scammers. Yeah. But see, I was fooled.
There are.
I was fooled, though. You got to understand. This is the reason I don't do them anymore, Robert, because they all fooled me. I was naive with YouTube
But
anyway.
Serious. Be serious. Nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Did they fool you, or is it because the American made them like that?
Well, yeah, they were corrupted for sure. So I really don't know, but I'm saying that I was fooled. I thought I don't know how to word this,
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
I just never thought it was gonna get into go as far as it did. But you gotta realize something. They're never gonna turn down anything.
But
They're not gonna turn down anything.
I'll tell you what. If you're starving, would you?
That's right.
Serious.
Oh yeah,
We
maintain.
corrupted them.
I'm gonna look into the panels after I get my wall up. That's the most important thing right now, the wall. But definitely, because my next door neighbors got panels now, John.
Another brick in the wall.
Well, we ain't gonna take no more. I'm married in the USA, and I talked about that on my question and answer because it gave her some more options, Kenny. If you marry over here in the Philippines, she's gonna need an annulment. Okay. In America, she didn't need an annulment, and because I was trying to get them over as soon as possible, we went the K1 visa way because it's faster than the IR1 or the CR1 or whatever it is when you already married. But yeah, so, and it's going to make it easier, on me. I've lived overseas for 10 years. I wouldn't live in 48 states even if I were rich. Well, he just said he's lived overseas for 10 years. And you're right, man. I'm with you on that, Alan Fisk.
But where does he live? Because here, police don't bother us.
Well, that's why he says he wouldn't live in the 48 states.
I don't blame him.
Even if he was rich.
I don't blame him.
Who is this? Mad Max, Easy Peasy. You guys are awesome. And yes, honestly,
thank you, buddy.
It is at the right time.
Appreciate it.
I saw a comedian recently who said he was robbed, pistol whipped for a fake gold chain. Being flashy and big talking about money can get you hurt anyway. Absolutely. Over here, that's what I'm talking about when I say keep a low profile. Don't come over here, leave that fancy watch. What do
you see?
I don't got anything either. Wear your digital watch. Wear your silver Jesus chain. That sort of thing over here.
I have nothing.
Keep that fancy stuff.
With AC King, I have nothing. Come at me. We'll take care of it.
And it's right, though. You don't want to tell anybody everything. You don't put all your cards on the table, regular Joe travels. And then over here, guys, is what I'm telling you. Even in the neighborhood I grew up in, you got to keep honest men honest. People over here are struggling, some of them. You can't bring all that fancy stuff out. They may be tempted to snatch and run and do something they never done before.
I have nothing.
I try to blend in over
here. Calvin, I'm your friend. You don't believe me.
Well, I mean, as far as I'm talking about,
I don't blame
I'm not going to go around a bunch of people I know who's struggling with gold chains, pulling out a big wad of money and all of that. That's what I'm talking about, John.
Punk and Joe might blend in. The rest of us don't.
Bill Adams says, I've lived in Thailand since 2009. It's better here than America. He lives in Okinawa, Japan, John. He said to answer your question.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little bling bling. He said, John, are you going to take a nap before your Thanksgiving dinner? That's what I hope.
I doubt it.
It's early. If not, he ain't going to make it. He's got that Tosca vodka. How much was that, John?
140 pesos.
Wow.
I'll make
Less than $3.
I'll make it. The guy we're going to their Thanksgiving, he drank with me about 2 months ago. He got sick.
Exactly, Gil Bellamy. He said, how do you know who you are talking to? No personal information. But if you've been drinking, you're going to tell them everything.
But it's hard. It's a gamble. Everything in life's a gamble.
Thank you, Winchell 2002. This is what I'm saying. When I'm in the Philippines, I'm in the Philippines. When I'm in America, I'm in America. There's no comparing the two.
I agree.
I'm sorry, man.
I agree. Like
He says you can't compare it to the U.S. It just depends on who you are. Yeah,
it's not the same.
Yeah, if you're looking for, if you're all about the money chasing and all that.
Good luck.
Yeah, you can compare, but the U.S. can't compare to here in a lot of ways either.
I agree.
It depends on who you are. Especially when you're somebody like me. It's like night and day. I'm sorry, Winchell.
We're just little people.
You're right. It doesn't compare. I take the Philippines over the U.S. right now at this stage of my life.
I want to.
Okay? Not that I have anything
You
against
live
America.
but
I'm
you live
an
better.
American.
You
I put
live
my life on
better.
the line, but guess what? Who says I gotta live in America? All this nationalism stuff, man, that's foolishness, guys. All these labels and stuff like that. We're all human beings. I'm gonna go where I can live my best life.
I don't blame you.
I can always go back to the United States
Me too.
and get stressed out if I want to. You know, see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go somewhere where I can live my best life.
Don't smoke in Calvin's house. I don't, Bill. He told me.
This is his house.
No smoking, but I can't hear.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm in the Philippines. I'm over here for a reason. My life's a whole lot more better. There's a lot of favorable conditions over here that I can take advantage of. Now, if you're just gonna come over here and just sit down and be, you know, a bump on a log, then you know
You
might
can
say
do
the
that
US
too.
about,
No problem.
you know.
Don't get discouraged by the way things move.
Yeah, see, the United States, here's what I don't like about America. Okay.
There's a lot of
But
things.
he's right about this. He said, what you're looking for might be on the beach of life. Here's what I don't like about America. We're 4% of the Earth's population, but we want to control the 100% of the narrative. And we say, oh, if it ain't America, it's no good. Oh, it's the greatest country in the world. That's bull. Most of us have never been anywhere over there. We travel less than any industrialized, modernized.
How many languages do we speak?
We don't even speak English right.
Most people in Philippines speak 3.
We want everybody to think this is it. In America, this is it. This is the standard. It's not, guys. I'm sorry. I'm 58 now. I've been around the world. America's not the standard. I don't want that over there. They all going crazy. They're all going crazy now. The things that make America great, we don't talk about. We talk about the stuff, the fluff that gets everybody all hot under the collar, gets to argue and fight. Who gives a shit about Kyle Rittenhouse being me and you as far as whether he's guilty or not?
Don't touch me, John.
You ain't touching my hand. You done been pissing. He done handling the damn
But
fly.
guess what? That's better.
And he wants to put his hand on me. See, that's where you get slapped. If y'all want to see a fight, let John put his hands on me again. Happy Thanksgiving, Buck. Thanks for that. To John.
Buck gave us money?
Love the interaction.
That's like a week's wages.
John says nobody wants a druggie, but he's swinging and bobbing his head like he's on drugs. Well, alcohol is a drug.
But I'll be honest.
Alcohol is a drug, John.
But when I came here, this is a drug too.
That's a drug too, yeah.
When I came here,
I want a drug.
I was very.
Are you on drugs?
Yes.
Okay. But when she asked you that, you didn't say that.
No, I told the truth.
But you told the truth. You said, I'm a druggie. But you didn't say that.
But when I came here, I was very disappointed that cocaine was not legal.
But see, you're lying. See, this one, I'm not trashing the U.S. But if I speak my mind, I'm trashing the U.S. I'm not trashing the U.S. He said that apples to apples, the Philippines doesn't compare to the U.S. That's his opinion, and he's good to that. But just because I'm speaking my opinion, no, I'm not bashing the U.S. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid like you over there. You know.
I get some Kool-Aid.
And I've got a right to say what I want to say.
That's right.
You don't like it, change the channel.
That's right.
You know, when I was over there, I don't even have a police record. And the police kicked in my door and terrorized my family because they thought I was a drug dealer. They had the wrong address. Zion, Bow, whoever you are. Look, he can't even put his real name and picture up. I don't really deal with guys like that anyway.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, he said the U.S. trashes itself. Absolutely. I don't have to do it. The history does it. What am I supposed to do? Forget the history there? Hey, Jeffrey Chatter, he said, his lint spit out my leftover dressing when you talk about John's dirty hands. Yeah, that's right. Don't touch me.
I would love that.
Pissed,
Dressing
he
now.
pissed. He's handling a damn slop jar. You can't clean a slop jar well enough to touch me. Not to touch me, John.
I'm from the hills of West Virginia.
I don't give a damn.
It's okay.
I'm not.
I am.
Don't touch me with them filthy ass hands. Go what? Okay. Come on. He said, the challenge. You're funny, Bill. It's funny. Yeah, what makes a country great? Exactly. I say the people, really. That's what makes the country great, the people. It's not all about the politics and the policies and the, what they call the Constitution. It's the people.
It depends on what the people want to sacrifice.
I think that's what makes it great. Not the rhetoric and all of that.
I agree.
But I have a right. I put my life on the line for me to say what I want to say. I'm not bashing America. I'm not unpatriotic.
He served
the work.
the
You touch me. I'm serious, man. I'm gonna hit you, man. I'm not playing. Now I gotta go home. I'm supposed to be going somewhere. Now I gotta go home and take a damn bath because you keep putting your dirty ass hands on me.
You'll be okay, buddy.
We're gonna start. He says he's calling you the grabbler now. You know, really. Hey, LeVar White, what's up, buddy?
LeVar, are you okay? That's what I want. Are you okay?
Robert Mills said, John, I'm still laughing about your story about that. Well, you got to realize something, Robert. John takes up for those people there because he's a hero to them.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No,
yeah, you are,
I give the nitty gritty. Two sides.
You're a hero to those people.
So, but there's two sides to every story. And the truth lies in the middle.
Yeah, Brian Nichols, but you got to understand, we're not going to talk about this stuff, guys, because it's too deep for any of us, really. You don't even know the country you live in, neither do I. But they're coming there. Let me tell you why they're coming there, Brian Nichols.
Better life.
Even though America's only 4% of the population, we control anywhere from 25 to 40% of the natural resources. People outside of America are starving. They're trying to get in there so they can eat. Okay, do you think that's fair that America got control of all that? You know, but that's a different story for a different time, guys. But, you know.
This is getting good.
He said, what's an acceptable wedding ring? I remember you said to keep the low cost. I wouldn't pay over $100.
Janessa, you got a wedding ring?
I wouldn't pay over $100 until, for an engagement, not a wedding ring. A wedding ring's different. I would. If you're going to get married in your home country, I'd buy a nice ring. That's your wife. But if you're just going to engage with her over here, she's still over here, and you're still in America, man, you better not spend over $100. She's going to pine. It happened to me. In 2009, okay, remember the 18-year-old that I told y'all I thought was 22? I bought her engagement ring, 23,000 pesos in 2009. That's a lot of money, guys. Before the plane landed in Chicago, she already pawned the damn thing. Trust me. She already pawned it.
Okay, guys, you want the real nitty gritty?
How much did you pay for that, John?
18,000.
That's not
80,000.
No, 80,000. How much? 80. Yeah, but you got to realize, look how long y'all been together, John.
But I love her.
That's right. Is that his and hers?
His and hers.
That's a set.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a set. So maybe they're married already, Adam Chenoweth.
As far as
are y'all married already?
She doesn't come on here. They love you.
Ron Bizzle says great doesn't mean good. It's more bad English, big, grand, large. Yeah, $80K that he paid for it.
And I paid with credit card, which charged me 5%.
That's okay. He said, was that Janessa or Vanessa? Her name is Janessa.
Janessa. Cousin of Vanessa.
Winter 2002, I'm going up to see Candler. I wouldn't live too close to these volcanoes over here because they're active, right?
Very.
They're active over here. He said my apartment in Inglewood faces Mount Pinatubo. Now, you know, I already know the history there,
Good
right?
luck.
Yeah, it's already blew, what, 30 years ago?
Good luck.
To be honest with you. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Okay, I'll send you the link, Dana. Because I think, Dana, see, now's the time for you, and I think Sam Champion's wife owns a travel agency. The Philippines getting ready to open, man. Y'all need to start, y'all can start helping people. He said, John, you're showing off.
Yes, I am. For show off.
Yeah. But see, John bought the car that he bought her, that's not, hell, look at the car that he bought her. That's her car. That's not John. You can't put that on the plane. You can.
It's her.
Yeah, how much you pay for that?
$13,700.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Thank you, Jacob Tanjay. I appreciate you. You know, she's already rich, compared to Filipino standards. Just that car.
She worked for 80,000 pesos a month.
Not 80,000.
How much is it?
You said $80. That's 4,000.
$80.
Yeah, $80 a month. Thank you, Jacob Tanjay. He's always on here.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
Lynn Blair, not this week because I thought it was going to be there this week. It's probably going to be one day next week because the office that I'm going to is not in Cebu, it's in Dumaguete. Leon Blair. And I was on their live stream the other day. I thought that office was in Cebu, it's in Dumaguete.
Dumaguete?
So to do my motion for reconsideration, I'm going to go to Dumaguete. Then I'm going to go to Bohol for a few days and then go to Cebu to see my son. When I get to Cebu, Leon Blair, I'll leave a message on your channel. They got a nice little channel.
He's going to be a disciple. Don't let him kid you.
No, 13,000 US dollars he spent for that car.
Yeah. 0.7.
No, he didn't wash his hands. And John thinks that's a joke. It's not a joke to me. I don't play with that. That's how you get sick.
Yeah.
He's got slop jar hands. But your system is different than mine.
But I've lived for 62 years.
That's what I'm saying. But your system different than mine. You might give me something.
I hope not.
Oh, he's going to Cebu for a few days in January. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to the Sinulog, guys, and I hope the Philippines is open by the time the Sinulog's here, man. You guys don't want to miss this. The Sinulog is like the Mardi Gras on steroids, and it's always, I think it's the last Sunday, the last week. It's a whole week of festivities, but it culminates on the last Sunday of the month, man. You can't miss this, guys. Okay? Yeah, John's getting drunk over here, guys. We got about 10 minutes because he's getting sick. I'm about to get off here.
I'm okay.
Now, you can't do a 100-year lease. 50 years, yeah.
But is it really legal?
Yeah, 100-year lease, you can do it. But talk to a lawyer.
But how do you do that? Lawyer's not in with the rest of them.
No, I mean to do the lease, I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for the super chats, super stickers, all the thumbs up. All your support for Sunshine Shoulders, man. I really mean it.
Thank you, buddy.
Because we're going to get off of John. He's one flew over the cuckoo's nest right now. He's one toke over the line, sweet Jesus.
One
toke over the line.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah. Fine. President, thanks for that super chat. He said, Calvin, watch out for the Dumaguete disciples. Yeah. But see, I wouldn't go, the Dumaguete disciples, they hang out. When you go to the boulevard in Dumaguete, you're going to see these clubs right on the boulevard. Be careful. I forgot the one it's called. Them Germans over there, you get drunk, man. They want to fight.
Germans are crazy.
Believe it or not. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for all y'all support. We really, really appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's not Thanksgiving anymore. Bill Ellis said alcohol.
Bill Wallace, he's here.
If John makes it this evening, guys, I'm gonna be shocked.
I'll make it.
I'm gonna do a video if he makes
I'll make it.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, stay safe, stay
If I
COVID-free. I
don't,
hope everybody
too
enjoyed the holiday. Yeah, we gotta get off here. John,
No, we don't.
he's too drunk
Have
for
fun.
me, guys. Take care, everybody.